That's enough of that shiz because they'll already give me a copyright claim, but lately they've been giving me bans in certain countries as well with playing fucking music. They're twat. So there you go, half a track again. But yeah, I haven't been around much. Wasn't planning on doing a live, but I'm sat on my computer. I was trying a game, but not working. I'm just distracting myself. The dog's extremely elderly and a bit in pain, and he's resting at the moment, so he's chilled as fuck. Evening, AJ. Evening, Min. Evening, Cindy. Evening, Katie. Evening, Bagman. Evening, Uncle John. Evening, Jake. Yeah, just distracting myself. It's probably not the best time for me to go live. I've got to be honest. This time of night, there's usually loads around this time of night. So I don't expect, same as last night. I don't expect many in, to be honest. Even in a Matic. But I appreciate the ones that are in. Yeah, it's his age at his bag, man. No, I mean, it's just the way it is. It's one of them things. Homework? Don't you mean housework, Jace? I do that in the mornings. Got to do it in the mornings, man. Got to do it in the mornings. Yeah, I just had been listening to some tunes and just tried some Tomb Raiding, but no, I'm not feeling the PlayStation tonight. Not feeling it tonight. What I am feeling is while the dog's chilling. Right, bud. While the dog's chilling, just having a chill, trying to have a chill myself, a little smoke. I was going to bring my guitar around to set up, but I haven't done it yet. I've got one of my amps in here, but I've got to bring all my other chisels around to set up, pedals and microphones. Up above the streets and houses, rainbows climbing high. Oh, I ditched a load of my short videos off my thing.
Chicken fucker, bruv.
Hey.
Yesterday in Heron Foods. And you can hear my missus say at the end, "Oi!
Chicken fucker, bruv."
Hey.
Evening, Mickey. That's what I get up to when we're shopping.
Precious me into my.
I got rid of a load and replaced them with some others, so there we go.
Nice beaver, if I do say so myself. Oh, I do like a nice wet beaver. Ha ha! Nice wet beaver.
A bit crude, I know, but tongue in cheek, innuendo, so I don't get in trouble with the YouTubes. So, there's plenty of water there if you want it, dog. The dog's chilled. He's painkillered right up at the moment. He had some paracetamol this afternoon. And this evening he had something a little stronger, so. But he is panting a bit. But then again, he is lying on a big, massive fucking thermal blanket, so. Fucking noisy bastards. Evening, Libertarian. Evening, Graham. Oh, he's say totes so much, do you, Jace?
Chicken fucker, bro. Welcome, Master Wanker, fucking cunt master, chicken fucking bro. Official bro, please don't chicken fucking me, official bro. I love you, official bro.
Even Mr. Rainbow, even a fella. Yeah, giggling is yeah, that's the way forward. You know, I do fret about my animals, but he's not been well for a little while, so you know. Have a drink, bud. You have a drink. No, just turn around on his blanket. In him, Mr. D. In him, Mr. D's clips.
I got the brown finger man. If you get me, please get me for sure. I love you, you still love me. My blood official. Tourette to it.
I did Bobby, his name is Uncle John. I did put a comment in AJ's chat earlier because I commented and AJ sort of addressed that I was there, and I did say I've got a little bit hard on Ultra, the old fish thing, but yeah, I'll chill it out. You know, he's obviously got a thing for us, so you know, I've had a few digs about it. Gone a little bit deep, you know, because I've always got easy on Ultra AJ because I just like the characters. I like AJ, I like Ultra, but yeah, I like the characters, so that's why I don't go hard on AJ, and then I've gone a little bit on Ultra, and I didn't really go hard on Gamer until he called me a beg. But you know, I hope he's all right. I hope he's all right, and I hope he the medications worked for him today, or they probably gave him some thinners the other day if he had a clot. So the brown finger, bruv, if you get me. I shouldn't really, because I've been smoking a lot today, obviously. So I've probably got a bit of a brown finger. I've got a splinter in my finger, but I probably have got a little bit of a brown finger. I've smoked a lot of rollies today. Fretting around with the dog, taking him out, making sure he's not too hot. Oh, I don't know about best lives, Mr. Rainbow. You know, maybe when I'm doing them sort of, you know, four times a week or something. But when I cut it back to twice a week, it's not quite the same. It's you know, numbers aren't the same, guests aren't number of guests aren't the same. So I do Jace regularly. I did dip them in my mug the other day. I've got Milton tablets, so I had half a Milton tablet, in my mug. Well, one mug, it's fucking nearly new, and for some reason, it's just since I've had it, it just stains. I don't know whether it's just a shit glazing or what. I don't know, but yeah, I had Milton yesterday. Milton in my mug yesterday, so my fingers got a Milton in yesterday as well. Evening, Paul C. You know, StreamYard's about 20 seconds behind YouTube. I've got YouTube open watching. Evening, Ollie. Got YouTube open, you know, like you do to moderate. Because I've only got a few trusteds at the moment. yeah, I keep it open. I don't watch the analytics and whoever's ghosting and all that. I don't bother with all that. I'll just do it for the have the analytics open for the moderating side of it. The only thing is when you got the moderation open, you can't check people's channels unless they've changed it. No, you can't check people's channels. Oops. Evening Freedom. Evening is no Yorkshire. Evening Freedom. Evening Zara. Yeah. Yeah, news. No, I'm not one of these. I have my analytics open, but just for moderating my own chat, you know, because I've only got a few. I've not always got a moderator in, so especially when there's other streams on. But I always like to moderate just in case anyone needs knocking on the head, and I do it, and rather than the mods, and I take the responsibility. The mods are there just to, put their links in, and if they want to, and to allow comments, because I have some held for review, and to remove funky comments, but comments hardly ever get removed. And if they do, it's usually me that starts the trend, and then, yeah, I don't like my mods getting heat, to be honest. I know they do in other channels for trying to make people behave themselves, Evening, Bob. You good, Bob?
Hello, mate. How you doing? Good, aye?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good.
I was just checking up to see what was happening.
No, a lot. Pretty quiet.
What? Do you know if gamers? I heard he was at hospital this morning with a bad blood clot, and he could lose his leg or something. Could die.
I think, yeah, he had a clot in his leg. I think someone put a comment in yesterday saying that he had a clot in his leg, because I spoke to him on a panel. It might have been mine 3-4 days ago, and asked him his symptoms and said to him, sounds like a clot. You want to get it fucking checked out? And it turns out I was right. So,
What's he been doing, ministry? Has he been sticking the needle? Has it gone the wrong place or something like that?
No. I wouldn't say he's on the pin. No.
Not far.
No, he's been on the lewds, and obviously
What's the lewds, right?
Quaaludes, American. They're like, you know what Tomazis are, don't you? They're like old Valium. They're like really strong benzos, if you know what I mean. Really strong downers. So he's been on them, and he's been on the Blue Precious, the Diaz 10s.
And on the bag.
And on the bag and drinking, but he's obviously been sleeping in some odd shapes. I've known 3 or 4 times that he's fallen over getting up on live streams, and he's broke his fucking laptop camera and corner of screen falling on it. So he's probably knocked it or slept awkward. It's not good. It's I hope he's all right. I know I take the piss, but I hope he's all right. I really do.
I hope he loses a leg and realizes that he's not good to take drugs.
Yeah, but should teach him a lesson. It should teach him a lesson, Bob. Being the age he is in his early 30s and getting a clot in your leg is not good.
I think he's been taking them pre-gabbies, sniffing them.
Yeah, he must have a
habit like Decaheddy.
Yeah, his health and body must be like the health of an unfit 50 or 60-year-old or something. I know he says, "Oh, I'm always at the gym, I'm fit and all that," but you can't be that fit if you're not going anywhere.
Go in the bath, never mind the gym.
Oh, I know, Bob. I know. But I do hope he's all right. I wouldn't wish that sort of thing on anybody. Oh, nice one, Bagman. I miss it all, Bagman.
I
not
just
being
thought
up
as he
late.
goes to the hospital and sorts his act out, loses his leg, and then realises life's too short.
Yeah, it must be scary for him, but it's all of his own making. You know, he can't blame anybody but himself. You know,
Imagine that. One eye and one leg. Wouldn't happen.
he will be a fucking pirate then, won't he?
It's definitely eye unlucky.
He'll be going around robbing everybody because he's a pirate. Arr!
He's already robbing every fucker. He's already robbing everyone. I wonder if he's I wonder if his 300 quid was in for his. He says 300 quid was going to his bank.
Oh, for cold weather or whatever.
Something like that. It was going to his bank. So he had plenty of money, but he didn't need to use it. I'm
No,
blocked. He's got me blocked on everything.
What is that?
He doesn't like us. I'm too truthful. I tell him my honest opinion. I tried to offer him 100 quid just to clean the pigeon shed, mate. You know what I mean?
Oh
Just to
no.
help him out while I'm beg. I would have picked
He
him up
shouts.
for the goat over, but nah.
Yeah, he shouts at me for being straight with him, but I expect that, to be honest. You know, because I do sort of. Like the other day,
But I'm just curious. Like,
leg.
I think he went into hospital Saturday. Was it Saturday night or something?
Saturday or Sunday, yeah.
My wife's a nurse, and she says he would have been kept in, put on a drip straight away there and then.
I would have thought so. Sometimes they just, if there's not much bed space, they'll inject you with the blood thinner and let you go home and then call you back. So I think that's probably what happened. He probably went yesterday morning. They may have given him a pill or a jab, a thinner, to try and it targets the clot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they would have kept him in straight away with the pains going to the heart, like you says.
I think
I
think he was just having panic attacks, and they know that. I think
was that withdrawal of
probably,
the
and because he knew something.
jabs.
Yeah, and because he knew something was seriously wrong with his leg.
And I think he fell out with what's he called?
Louise.
Oh, what's he called again? Bloody hell, natural bone killer. So he wouldn't have got they wouldn't have been given each other a reach around for a while, would they? So he's lacking that as well.
No slap and tickle. No slap and tickle for Gamer.
And that's what I think is the problem as well.
Nurse broke her hand slapping him. Yeah, I think he was probably, like you said, withdrawal and having sort of anxiety because he knew something was seriously wrong with his leg.
Listen, mate, there's not something seriously wrong with his leg. There's something seriously wrong with him.
With his head, I know. Evening, Cheeky.
But I'm sure you would have sent him a few quid over, did you?
No.
Come on, be honest.
No. The only I haven't
charity starts at home, man. People do that to work to send money to people.
I haven't donated to anybody since Steve Farthing told everyone that I donated to him. It was 25 euro for a sack of dog food, and he was like, because he was having a go at me, and I just put in a comment. He was having a go about donations, and I put in a comment, Steve, I donated to you, and you're still taking the fucking piss. And he looked, he said, "Oh yeah,
he's like gamer though, and he's
25 euro, you cheapskate bastard." You know what I mean? But I do giveaways rather than big donations to people. I'd rather, buy a load of hoodies or t-shirts and give them away, which is what I've done a couple of times. So.
Oh, here's another one. He's like gamer as well, down and out.
Yeah, I'd rather give back to the subs, and I do have a couple of memberships. Channel, I don't mind doing that though. I don't mind doing this. That's how I donate to channels now, is by being a member.
Well, listen, thanks for letting us on. I'm going to let you crack on. Have a good night.
No worries, Bob. Cheers for going on.
Speak soon, bro. Ta-ra now.
All right, Bob. Nice of Bob to come on. You know, checking in with Gamer. No, about Gamer. You could see he was very sympathetic. Nice one, Bob. Fucking hell. Yeah, but I do hope he's all right. But yeah, I got to stop foretelling or diagnosing people's illnesses and foretelling in videos when people are going to fall out, because people are going to like overthrow me in a pond and see if I float. If I float, I'm a witch and I'll get burned. And if I sink, I drown, and I wasn't a witch, but I'm dead. So yeah, I'll have to stop doing that. I'll have to stop doing that. I'm not a doctor. Excuse me. Cold coffee time. Definitely watching too much Witcher. No, I've watched all that and the special fucking spin-off one as well. No, I'm on Last Kingdom, but I haven't been watching the last few nights for the last week or something. Yeah, exactly, Paul C. I'm sat talking to myself now, you know.
Chicken fucker, bruv.
Hey.
Ministries are back, the greedy bastard! Greedy bastard!
Knockout! Yeah, it's cheeky. But he doesn't listen. He's not. I don't expect him to. I don't expect him to listen to anyone on YouTube. I wouldn't listen to just anybody on YouTube. You know. Yeah, no worries, no matter. No worries. She did say oi. She shouted at me as well when I did the baghead thing. I don't know if I've still got the fucking video for that one.
Chicken fucker, bruv.
Hey. Nice beaver, if I do say so myself. Oh, I do like a nice wet beaver. Ha ha! Nice wet beaver.
Right, bruv? I will have who the fuck I want on my panel, bruv. Get me, bruv? You better get me, bruv. You better get me, bruv. You better get me, bruv, because I'm a little bit stalky, bruv. Fucking get me, bruv. Chicken fucker, bruv. Chicken fucker. All right, bruv. Get me, bruv? Please get me, bruv. Please, Fischl, get me, bruv. I'm going to sing you a song, Fischl. Please get me, bruv. Please get me, Fischl, bruv. I miss you, bruv. I miss you, bruv. I really miss you, bruv. Sorry, bruv.
Yeah. I was quite well behaved actually. I had my phone out in Poundland, ready to go, but my missus was poking me, so it was quite full. So I waited until we went in Heron Foods where there was less people, but more old people. So, you know, my shouting could have given someone a heart attack, but you know, I don't mind. I don't mind. You didn't drama. You didn't AD. Well, last 9. Shouty's street kids must have gone home or something. It's all gone fucking deadly quiet outside. Not even a car about. Chitty's still open, though. For a half hour? No, I am talking to myself. Looking out the fucking window into the street. Giving a running commentary on the town centre. Yeah, rare occurrence, Uncle John. A poke off the missus. Yes, nice and very nice and chilled. It's all gone quiet all within the space of 10 minutes outside. So crazy how quiet it's gone. The wind ain't even blowing tonight, but that's the calm before the storm. Up to 90 mile an hour gusts on Wednesday night through Thursday. So expect a video from the top of the mountain. Oh, drama! I don't expect donations on this channel. I don't expect anything. I don't ask drama. I don't expect nothing on this channel. You know, that's not me. Oh, what the fuck's my phone doing? Hey! I got a like and a comment from Extreme Philly Fishing. Hey! There you go. Brown finger. Do-do. I didn't put the brown finger video on, I don't think. No, I didn't. I really shouldn't laugh. Oh, big up that. I really shouldn't laugh at that. It is funny and it's not. But I cut the video short. I robbed it from elsewhere, obviously. I'm not out filming badgers and horses fighting. But the video is longer and the badger does wake up and wander off. So, and I know how hard badgers' heads are because I've had them run out in front of me in the car, living in the country, and they bounce under the car when you're doing 40 and you fucking stop the car to see if they're all right, and they get up, swear at you, and fucking run. So, yeah, they're hard fuckers. Cold coffee gone. Yeah. Chippy shot in earlier, that's not quite, is it? I can see down the fucking town centre here a bit, so that's why I like sitting here, because I can see the mountain. I'll just lean back, not at the moment because it's dark, but I can lean back and look out over the chip shop up to the mountain. It's fucking lovely during the day. Evening tight. Oh no, Uncle John. I've had a dog, and he was old at the time as well, an old terrier of mine, making our way through a public right of way by the field. Public right of way through a field, I should say, by the river. So I jumped the fucking sty. 3 or 4 dogs, I think I had at the time. 3. Through the fucking sty, and this eyes of a racehorse, fucking massive thing come hurtling over, no warning, just started trying to stamp all over my dogs, and it managed to like just clip my old terrier. He was lucky. Evening, drama.
What's going on, bro?
No lot. Just chilling. It's nice and chill this evening. Nice and chill.
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna stay on here for long. My mom's coming over to drop off 1 my bike and 2 taking me to get a haircut.
Right. No.
Because like I said, I have 75 cents to my name, bro.
I don't expect donations on this channel, drama. You know, I don't ask. I don't expect donations. You know.
Yeah.
Eating pork chop. You know, I'm not about that. That's why I don't monetize a lot of my stuff. You know,
Mm.
I only have minimals on. So, yeah. I know a few people have been saying, like, yeah, I'll turn your memberships back on, but I do subscribe to people's memberships, but I don't know. I just don't think I offer enough to warrant it, you know.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what's going on in the YouTubes, bro? Anything good?
No, not really. I've been pretty quiet the last few days.
Mm.
It was YouTube was terrible yesterday. Just constantly buffering. Most UK channels were buffering lives and videos.
Mm.
Really bad. But
Yeah,
not a lot.
not much going on in America.
Yeah.
Besides Palestine riots and protests.
Yeah. Yeah, after most of the American channels, I'm sub to, apart from the fishing ones. That's all they're talking about is that, streaming it, and I don't watch a lot of it, to be honest.
Honestly, bro, I don't know. I'm not choosing sides for this one, bro, because I hear so many things going from both sides. I just really don't give a fuck. I mean, it will be my problem in the future, yeah, but right now, it's not my fucking problem. So I really don't care about what's going on. I don't care about what's going on in Israel. I don't care about what's going on in Gaza. It's not really my problem. Do I feel bad? Yeah. Do I feel sympathy or empathy, whatever the word is? Yeah. But
Yeah.
do I care? Sadly, no, bro. It's like I said, it's not my problem. I got better things to worry about.
No.
I got my life to worry about, basically.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about, and like you said, I'm not gonna, say this side's right, that side's right. But I've made my feelings known on it before, and I don't think after World War II, I don't think the UN or whoever it was had the right to say, right, you lot can move there, as your believed to be your homeland, when it obviously wasn't, because most of the people that went there were European, not Middle Eastern. So, I don't think Israel should have ever been created, to be honest. I really don't. But that's just my opinion.
Yeah, and I respect your opinion.
So yeah, I'm like you. I don't really go for one side or the other, and I really couldn't give a fuck either, to be honest. There's more important things to worry about than that. Something happening thousands of miles away.
Yep, and there's another thing with the there's like word about there being a draft in America, and there's a lot of Gen Z people that are like, I'm not dying for this country and this and that.
Yep.
And honestly, I want to serve, but I don't want to serve in a country that isn't really my problem. I don't want to go over
No.
there.
No.
But
I
know there's different jobs. I know there's different jobs within the military. I know I could sit in a place in PA and be flying drones in the Middle East.
Yeah.
I know that's a job. But I don't want to fight in a country that I, one, know nothing about. Two, for something I think is absolutely stupid. And number three, well, I don't really want to see the horrors of war, because one,
Yeah.
I'm bipolar and it's going to hit me a lot harder. And
Yeah.
two, I don't think I could get drafted because of my
No,
mental illness.
no, you wouldn't. But they might give you a bit of national service, but that would just be to get basic training done, and they'd like probably give you 6 months or a year on a fucking US base in the US, wouldn't they? But that'd be about it. You wouldn't. No, I don't think you would with your problems. I don't think you would.
And it's not just regular bipolar. It's like borderline schizophrenia. I got bipolar with psychotic features. I'm on medication for the psychotic part.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you wouldn't. No, they wouldn't take you now. But
Like
you know,
before I got diagnosed with bipolar, man, I was so gun ho on becoming a Marine, but then I just got disqualified because of that.
well, I would say, yeah, if the US do end up doing a draft, I would say it's probably more to keep troops on the ground in the US in case something happens.
Mm-hmm.
I would say not to send out to the Middle East. There's plenty of US and European military all over Europe, Asia, and the Middle East as it is. So, you know, they pull the UN card probably, or the NATO card, and then you know, call up everyone that's in the area rather than sending in loads from home.
Another thing is we have Americans stationed all over the world, yeah, like Africa and stuff. Well, we have no one stationed at the border of America. I find that ironic. What was that news headline? Something about like record number of terrorists at the Mexican border?
I haven't seen that, to be honest.
I didn't read it because I have my opinions on the border, but I really don't get into stuff because one, I have my opinions, and two, I don't really care for it. I'm all the way up in the Northeast, bro. It's not. I'd have to. There it goes again. It's not my problem for now. It will eventually be my problem, but now, again, I got better things to focus on, man. I got the girlfriend together 7 months, bro. That's what I gotta worry about. Keeping my girl happy.
Yeah,
oh, man, I realized that they're
we
occupiers.
are
stated that on a panel. I stated that on another panel.
And the Germans and the French, you know.
I kind of see Gaza as like a rebellion against Israel.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think it's gonna go it tits up sooner rather than later.
We're getting closer and closer to another world war, bro.
Yep, definitely. I think everyone can see it now.
But I also think that if there's another world war, actually it'll wake people up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing though, is it? Because you know, the planet's going to be semi-destroyed, or it's going to be fucking bad news. Bad news, especially for us being big powers, big targets. I'm surprised my dog can't hear that.
Yeah. She's barking at probably nothing.
Evening, Mark.
Evening, Ministry.
Hello, Mark. How you doing, bro?
All right, mate.
Who's on the panel with me, Mark?
Drama, innit?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. You good?
All good.
What's going on? You is that your new channel, the Mark Kelly, the Ferryman?
Yes, mate. Any more questions?
Yeah, was Jesus black or white? I don't know. I don't know what more questions to ask, to be honest. I'm
Well, probably as black as the Ace of Spades, probably.
I'm just being cautious, that's all.
How you doing, Ministry? It is me. I'm not
good,
a
mate.
saint. Yeah, how you doing? All right, yeah.
Yeah, good, man.
All right, Drama, how you doing?
I'm doing well, man. We're trucking. 75 cents to my name, but we're trucking, bro.
Yeah. I don't know. I saw a video. I put it up on the before the channel got removed about the conflict. The Balfour Treaty was it was long before that, Ministry, 1948. It was like 1918.
I didn't realise it was that early.
Yeah, no, nor did I until I saw this video. Basically, it was over. The Turks were there, and we basically said to the Arabs, if you get rid of the Turks, would give you sort of the land, but it didn't work that way. We turned them over a bit by the sounds of the video, what I watched anyway. So, and it's basically started from there, and putting the Jew in the place, and that's it's just never going to end there. It's never going to end well, whatever happens. You know what I mean?
No.
And people go on about sides. Come on, well,
it's never going to end. Stop, is it?
Yeah, I mean, look, you only got to look at the map to say, well, fuck's sake, how big it was to how small it is now that they've been pushed out. You know what I mean? But I can't see how that ever being sorted out. They got rid of the Turks for us, so we could have a decent kebab. You know what I mean, without all that doner meat and shit. So, and the British turned the Arab over. According to the documentary I watched, it seemed pretty genuine. Whether it was or not, I don't know. But you can only go by how genuine it sounded. So how you been, Drama?
Been doing good, bro. Just avoiding the news because of all the fucking crazy shit going on. Playing guitar more.
Good.
Nothing really special, man.
How is she?
The missus, she's doing very well. We're going on tour actually.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah, good to hear, mate.
Yeah, 7 months, man. It's getting closer and closer to a year.
Okay. Oh, what marriage? Are you gonna get married in that?
I hope so one day, bro.
What with this one?
Yes, I think she's the one. I could be wrong, but hey, if I'm wrong, we gotta keep on moving forward, man.
How old are you, Sharma?
18, bro.
Oh, and you'd get married that young?
I won't get married that young. I saved that for like an mid-20s to late 20s.
Yeah. What I was gonna say, you were talking about being in the military and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
What would you not choose? Like, I mean, it doesn't seem like you want to go around the world killing people by the sounds of it. You said about being.
I don't really like violence. I'm not really that type of person. I wanted to serve, yes. Like I would if I had to go over to say if we're still in Afghanistan and if I didn't have my mental issues, I would totally go over there. Because the one thing that was kind of making me want to do that was my buddy Anthony. His mom was a armorer. I think it was an armorer.
Yeah.
Someone that worked in like the barracks and stuff. She was in Iraq, and she got stuff from like Kuwait, and she's like they were very. She was telling me that they were very nice people. What was it, Iraq? Yeah, fuck.
The Iraqis. Yeah.
And yeah, she was saying that how nice the people were. And I thought it was pretty cool that she got stuff from Kuwait. She had I think a Marilyn Manson. Was Marilyn Manson the thing back then? I think he was. Marilyn Manson thing, blanket from there, but it was like knitted. It was super cool.
Would you not think about getting a job in like the constructions of some of the US bases what go up around the world? Would you not think about that? Because that's very good money, and it takes you around the world, that job as well.
I did not think about that, honestly.
Well, maybe you should try it because
If they,
you have to be cleared though, and it takes a couple of years to clear you. Believe it or not.
Mm.
yeah, if they draft, they're going to need people in the pharmaceutical and the military complex, industrial military complex, aren't they? Because they're going to lose a lot of working age men and women.
Yeah. Have you got a trade drama? Do you do anything?
Right now, no. I'm still working on getting a car. Once I get a car, I'm gonna be expanding my work habits. But I was signed up for a really good warehouse job, $18 an hour, 40 hours a week. That's 4 days a week. So 4
Precious?
days of 10.
Yeah. So, sorry, we got Precious backstage or on. Is that you, Gamer?
It is me.
Your audio's a bit fooked. You all right, or?
The audio's fucked. It should be fine.
No, I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
It sounds all right. Yeah.
But for what I was saying, I had a really good warehouse job lined up, but the next day, the customer that had their warehouse in the complex that's near my house, pulled out of that contract, so I lost that job. But here's the thing: I wasn't like didn't pull out of my contract, my application. They just pulled out of the contract of being at that warehouse complex because I was offered jobs in different towns, but since I don't have a car, I couldn't take those jobs.
Okay. So you actually never had the job in the first place, but you're claiming to have lost it.
You didn't, Suzanne.
Yeah, I guess I got hired, but yeah, I didn't really get experience enough.
Yeah. No, I met a couple of young American guys what were cleared to do these jobs, electricians especially, and they went around the world and they were, financially stable after they were 28.
That's what my dad recommends me for, electrician. He's like, I was saying, hey, Dad, maybe I could do what you do and go in the plumbing. He's like, I think you would, and then he was like, I think you would be better in being an electrician.
Yeah, so in South Korea, I know the Americans are building a base out there, what's basically the size of a small town. So, and that's been going on for quite a few years now. So, things like that is what that does.
Have you not seen that thing they're building in Saudi Arabia? Like,
yeah,
they call it the line.
Americans, the line, yeah. It's what you normally do on a Saturday night, isn't it? The line.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to touch drugs over there. You touch drugs over there, you can get the death penalty and get Saudi Arabia and that.
Yeah.
It's like so drug free, it's so clean. I didn't think you were even allowed to drink.
Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to travel because I'm getting a little sick of what's going on in the US of A. I want to go to a modest type of country,
Yeah.
There's loads of places you can go in America, though, you know what I mean? All the way from Alaska right down to bloody Miami and Texas and that.
Yeah, I know. I've been across the country. Been to the Grand Canyon. Been to Mount Rushmore. Been down all the way in
Have you been to Las Vegas?
I have yet to, actually. So I guess I haven't been across the country. I went like 85% of the way.
A lot of people never leave who live in the US never leave Gamer because they don't need to, do they? They just travel around in their RVs and that.
I'd love to get to Vegas, like. I'd love to get to New York as well.
Ian could want.
Well, why don't you?
They're not letting me in the country because me from the I don't know where it's in.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. 1 sec.
All right, I'm gonna head off. My mom's here. I gotta go get my hair cut and shit.
No worries, drama.
All
Cheers,
right,
coming on.
see ya, boys.
In a bit.
See you later.
Evening, Tucker. So, have you been to the hospital today then?
We have all day.
So, it
What's
was a
happened
clot.
to you?
The clot, was it?
Sorry?
It was a blood clot, was it?
Right, it's a blood clot in my right leg.
Oh,
Been
okay,
given
man.
these tablets I need to take 2 in the morning, 2 in the night for a month.
To break it up.
And then I need to take 1 in the morning and 1 in the night. But I can die if I don't.
You reckon you'll be able to manage that?
You probably don't remember, Game. I told you about 4 days ago. I told you you had a clot in your leg. You nutter.
How can you tell he had a
I
clot
knew
on
I
his
was
leg?
saying myself.
I just asked him
I was saying
because
that's
I've been
what I thought
having
it was.
calf problems and I've ripped my Achilles on the one calf and the other one feels like it's going to go. And I was checked for clots, and the symptoms he was giving was the symptoms for a clot. You know, aching, no real, muscle pain, but it's deeper than that. It's strange.
So how'd you get rid of it, Ministry? What'd you do?
Like Gamer said, they've given him tablets and they'll break it up. They'll target it and break their blood thinners, but they specifically target clots. So if he's got any clots anywhere else, it'll dislodge them fuckers too.
Nice.
It's just the clot making it to your heart or lungs.
Oh God!
Not to be sinister, Gamer, but that's
I know. They say no,
Sorry,
not exactly all about it. It says if I leave it, or like obviously even the drinking needs like stop. Obviously, I'm not drinking the cider the need. I'm just on the cans. But I kind of just stop. And but it says if I left it on thingy, because I remember when I says my chest was gone the other day.
Yeah.
And I felt well, you did. That's why I rang them. And it says that you like that got to your heart. Because that's how the clock moves and it gets to your heart. Boom, you're dead.
Yeah.
Listen, I might have to jump off. I can't talk medical stuff. It makes me feel a bit weak and dizzy and shit. So I can't really do it, man. But go on,
I didn't want to talk about it really either, to be honest.
I just listen. I just can't take medical stuff. It makes me feel a bit like
it's fine.
I don't know. It makes me feel fucked.
Anyway, it's all I thought about. You know what I mean? It's done my own. I didn't have to talk about.
Yeah, no, I'm not asking. Listen, I'm not asking you to change what you're talking about. I just said, I'm not good at all that kind of stuff. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. So carry on as you are if you want.
No, we don't have to talk about it. It's not Dr. Ruth with
no, it's a bit of a phobia of mine, Ministry.
Yeah. Oh no, that's
you know what I mean? I've been in hospitals and I've had a couple of minor little silly operations, and while they were talking about it, I fucking basically collapsed, and they went, fuck's sake, what are you going to be like when we do the operation? And I said, no, just don't talk about it, just do it. When you start talking about it, it starts fucking else. You start thinking, oh, fuck, I'm fucked and all that, you know what I mean? But you're not really, it's a mental thing, innit?
I got a bit of a shock when I was talking to the doctor and saying they were like close to dying. I could have actually been. Because I was leaving it days when that.
Before we weren't talking about it.
Agonizing pain, I was leaving it, wasn't I? Still trying to walk the dog and that. I did not how I managed that. I can't be out walking the dog, but she says I do need to be I need to be moving my leg. I need to be moving it about a bit, not just keeping it still.
So what have you been? Have you been keeping it still?
Well, just my moving it up and down, just like every now and again. I just move it about.
All right. No, well, I ain't really seen them much, but every time I saw you was, hello, my name's Gamer, and I've had some whatever you've been taking. I thought, for fuck's sake, man.
No,
Yeah, do I have to listen to this? That's all I heard, Gamer, for the last week. So I don't know what is it you was taking?
And then T30s.
NT30s.
30 milligram to marzipan.
So the same as the old eggs, what we were talking about.
Yeah, same strength as the egg, I think. Yeah.
I know exactly what you went through there. You won't. I bet you don't remember any of it, Gamer, do you? Yeah, no one ever does on them. It erases your memory for some reason. I don't know why, but it does.
I had someone come in and feed the dog and sort the dog out. They didn't walk them on outboard. They just went in and fed them. Someone who trusts them, like, you know what I mean? And with the road who sees them, like the person who sees the most, and she's got the space at the keys to me house anyway. So she was basically the only person who could do the job. They got in and check on the dog, but I wasn't there that long in anyway. She had to check on him once. He was fine.
Oh, so what about? Well, couldn't Natural do it? Is Natural not near you?
That's what I said the other day.
I haven't spoken the Natural for ages.
What, are you falling out with him?
What's that? Fucking hell, where you been?
Oh, what do you mean?
They fell out over that fucking
it's just like I'm not going
antagonising cop stuff they were doing.
Oh, what back? Oh, I thought that was another one of your fake ones. See, it's hard to tell which ones are real and fake nowadays when you're making them up.
It is.
You know what I mean? So I didn't know you'd fallen out. There we go. See, the boy who cried wolf scenario. You get it? You get it, G?
When the bad pretended to fall out with anyone?
Yeah, you done it a few months before that with Natural. Yeah,
No,
yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You did. He was on the live calling you a cunt, and you was calling him a cunt. And then you said the next day it was all fake.
That's what happens, boy. That happens sometimes.
And do you actually think I give a fuck about you and Natural falling out anyway? I just wondered if he could have helped you with the dog. That's all. To be quite honest.
Whatever. I want fake beef with our Lord. You're trying to make
all fake. Yeah. No. You did. You've done it a few times. You've done it a few times. You've done it to Uncle JJ once as well, didn't you?
Oh, I believe what you want. I didn't care. I'm not really bothered.
No, it's not. I believe what I want. I know what I've seen. You've done it with Uncle JJ as well. You made a fake beef with him, not with him, but against him. And then the next day, all sorry. That was just odd. What'd you do it for?
It's not fake beef.
Well, it was fake. He was being fake.
Alright, I was getting pissed off. For someone calling and apologise next day. You got Uncle JJ wrong. God, it's not fake beef, is it? What's the matter with you? Have you got some matter with you? Got a brain injury or something?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I've got a brain injury. You good though, Gamer? Yeah, you okay? Yeah, you're gonna survive.
No, not really. I'm in agonising pain. 10 out of 10 still. No, there's nothing I can really do about it because this is going to last 3 months. This.
Is that how long you got to take the tablets? 3 months.
Aye.
Well, don't forget, will you?
Yeah,
so was it?
I could die if I forget to take them. So I didn't think it would be a wise idea, would it?
You're gonna have to be fucking careful when you're having a fucking slurp and that. You can't be falling over on your fucking laptop, falling out the front door and all that shit, Gamey. You can't. You bang that fucking car.
I think all the drinks gone out the window. To be honest, like.
Did they give you a pair of old lady tights to put on your leg?
My mum bought the Z's, the Stellas today. She bought the then.
I got leg support, so I'm laughing, but
yeah,
I've
I'll
got-
tell you this
I've
one. And
got,
I was
sporting ones,
planning on going
got
there.
half support.
She was sitting in the waiting area with us, in our Elliot, with but there's no laptop and out that there's. And there's no way I'm sitting watching EastEnders and Coronation Street and all that. I just can't be asked. Because Elliot not let us in his room to play on his PlayStation. He's like that. He's funny like that. So basically, I've got him out today. There's no devices. He won't let us use his tablet and out like that. So I was just kidding. But I'm going home and you know what I mean? There's no point in us going there. I need to go and look after the dog anyway. So... But I've got a taxi home from Mum. She bought still a water bottle for me leg to try to keep it warm and somewhere else.
Well, that's nice of your mum, isn't it?
It is nice.
I'm paid for the entire taxi fare because I didn't have my bank card on it.
Yeah.
Well, I've got to give her the money back for whichever.
And have you built some bridges with your mum as well, Gamer, or what?
No,
and do you think it's about time you did? Come on, Gamer, you having a fucking...
I was actually planning on staying there.
You having a health thing?
So chaotic. Guns on, you just get on my nerves too much.
About time to bury some hatchets now, Gamer. You're a young man to be having that problem. And yeah, come on. Evening, Jamie.
Good evening, mate. Good evening.
Evening.
Evening, guys.
How you doing?
I'm all right, buddy.
There's never in the middle.
You still with us then, Gamer? You survived the night.
Yeah. It's we've gone.
He'll be back.
Yeah, I was just saying it's about time he for someone his age, that's a big health scare. So it's about time he just
that was what you just said. Then for your age, it's a massive, massive wake up call, if nothing else, isn't it? God.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think I heard him say he's been put on tablets, didn't he?
Yeah.
Fine. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he's a young guy.
I bet it's scary. He was shitting it last night. You could see I would be as well. If someone told me you've got a blood clot, you're just terrified that it's going to move, wouldn't you? That's what I'd be. I'm like, oh, shit. Chop it off. Get it gone.
I know I have a giggle at his expense, but, I wouldn't, I'm glad that he's been to the hospital, to be honest. I don't want to.
Well, you must have.
I do like him. That's why I put him in my videos and have a little giggle at his expense because I know he can take it, and I do like him.
Yeah, he's got thick. He's got used to it, hasn't he? He's got used to it.
You must have heard in your lifetimes at some point someone you know or know of has just dropped dead.
Yep.
And they said it was a blood clot.
Yep.
Heart attack, blood clot, two of them just instantly take you, don't they? Some of them. God.
Yeah, I know that firsthand. I won't go into it, but I do.
No.
Yeah. But there was a guy I knew. He was a fireman, and he was a fitness fanatic, and they found him dead in his bed, and that was a blood clot. So no one expected that, especially where he was a fitness fanatic. He was, always running around the place. And
it gets to your brain. I don't really know.
I think it's something to do with the heart. It stops the blood going in. I'm not a doctor, but,
No.
Yeah. How you been, X? Anyway, you been good? How's your lives going?
I've been all right, mate. Good live last night. Yeah, I mean, I took a few days off. I'm trying to split them up a little bit so they're not too much now.
Yeah.
I was glad to see someone live tonight. I thought I'll just have a sit on a panel for an hour and see how I feel. Not been in best of moods today, kind of. Can't tell you why, you just don't feel it. So I just...
It's a bit grey, isn't it?
Yeah.
Grey days, mate. It's Halloween tomorrow, though, mate. Yeah, live and you up, mate.
Yeah, we'll do an Halloween stream.
All right, Gamer.
He's back.
There you go, Gamer. It's taking your mic a little bit to connect.
Right, bro. It's going to quickly on
Okay,
yours for some
right.
reason in the street. Don't know why, but it does.
Yeah, I'll give it a refresh in a minute. I'll give it a refresh.
Big up with
In and
society,
Jen.
yeah.
So,
No, it didn't refresh now. It's all right now.
Did you say you went with your mum today, Gamer? Oh, that Mike. Your mic's napped.
well, I think he said his mum bought him a cab fare home and bought him 8 Stellas, which is very nice of her.
Oh, she bought you some Stellas and yeah. I thought you said you'd been with her. Halloween every night
Can
on
you
YouTube.
see if it's fine?
Yeah,
Yeah, we can hear you, mate.
Can you hear us?
Yes. Yeah.
No. No.
Nice.
There's a rumour that you went to Crinkle's
Aye.
mum's. Is that
Aye.
right, Mark? Did you get to threaten Crinkle?
She bought us 8 cans of
Well,
Stella.
I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to say on a
No.
lie.
Okay. We'll
It's
leave it at
gonna-
that. Leave it at that, yeah.
Evening, Pork Chop. You all right, dude?
But I will say one thing. The pixels he talks about
Yep.
can become reality. Let's just put it that way.
It's a crime, malicious communication, the mug. Get him done.
Well, the problem is I don't know nothing about it. I appealed and they basically said the channel didn't exist. That's what YouTube replied.
Well, that's
So-
through the email.
Well, I didn't know the email to the channel. It just because I just put my normal email up, which I use to, and they said it was didn't exist. So I just thought, well, fuck it, and I'm not begging you for, not begging YouTube for what he's done, but it was it was. It was the way he done it what pissed me off, to be quite honest. I'm not even that bothered about the
Well,
channel.
that's what I called. I said, Mark will be more
Right.
furious at the slapping face as he's had him on panel and turned you back and got slapped round face for it. That's the disgusting bit. You're right. And
Well, the problem is as well. He was backstage loads of times, and when he came
I
up,
think you deserve it. Keep on that.
shut the fuck up. Do you think I give a fuck what you think, gamer? Yeah, I did deserve it. Who cares? Not that
That's
bothered
ridiculous,
about
though.
it.
He's a thing. He went on for 6 minutes, gamer. Fucking hell. It's the same as saying, well, I deserved it. It could have just been me, exactly the same.
Just because he lets him on. No, it's not the same. It's
Yeah,
because he
that's-
lets him on all the time.
Yeah, but I wouldn't
all
have at a
the
time.
time,
There were
so
a time when I was letting him on, and if
Yeah, there's a bit of hypocrisy going on with you here, gamer. You should. Why are you not saying that to X then?
I let him on for a long time, and don't forget, if I'd have had Jim and Active on one night and they'd have started winding him up, he'd have hit me, wouldn't he? He'd have hit me in ribs and done exactly the same. I'll never forgive it for that. He'd have done it as soon as he's got his back up against wall, losing debate, or he feels disrespected.
X seen the
That's what he
ways of
does.
the force. X seen the dark side of them. X stopped letting them on. I knew you would have continued to let them on
Exactly,
forever,
yeah.
law. That's the difference.
Yeah, the difference is you're a biased little prick. That's the difference. All right, so that's the difference.
Whatever.
Well, it's true though, isn't it? It's true. You come on shouting nonce all the time on channels. You didn't do that on X's, did you? There we go. How you doing, Porky?
Well, yeah,
I'm doing good, Mark. How are you doing?
Staying out of this. You're right.
Yeah, evening, Pork Chop. Evening, fella.
How you doing, Minister? How you doing, Jamie? How you doing, Gamey? How you doing, everybody? Big respect.
Yeah, good.
All good, mate. All good.
Good.
Oh yeah, sorry. Sorry to bring this up. I know people ain't looking for trouble, and I ain't looking for trouble, Porky. But I saw Yogi's clip today.
Sorry to bring it up at all.
Yeah, no, I ain't actually. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, let's bring it up. Yeah, and I see. I don't know what the guy's problem is. I don't know what the guy's problem is. That fucking feud toy. But he started saying I was saying something on your panel, which I haven't been on. I think I've been on 2 panels in the last about 2 weeks. So what the fuck is he talking about?
I ain't got a clue.
What's he playing at? What's he playing at? Please, Porky. He said that something about controlling your panel. What the fuck is he talking about?
I ain't got a clue. I didn't understand that myself, Mark. If someone said that Mark Kelly or one person on the panel controlling the panel or something like that, I didn't get it myself.
He's a strange man to say stuff like that. I've not even said a word about the fucking little prick.
I didn't understand it myself, Mark.
Yeah, it's just odd.
Because you were on controlling like that.
Oh, fuel toy.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like I said, I didn't have a clue, Mark, mate. It confused me as well, pal.
Oh, good. I'm glad you see.
Evening, Chris.
Anyway. Who is it? Hello?
Hello.
Chris the Brick. Bye.
Chris the Brick. Be careful, boy, you know.
Be careful. What do you mean, be careful?
I'm sure your account's being used.
Has it not? Oh, Jamie, seriously?
I think it has, yeah. Yours, Vincent's, and who's the other one?
Me.
Yeah. And now
you got my channel took down, you twat. You. That was the account I let on. That porn bombed, isn't that? That was how I lost my first channel.
Yeah, it weren't me, mate. It weren't.
And that wasn't me. Fucking hell, come on.
I'm not that fucking sad, mate. I'm not that lot to start.
No, but that was honestly, bro.
Yeah,
it was
it might not be Chris. He's I think he's been getting a little bit of.
What's the matter?
Is it me or is everything breaking up?
Pork chop.
Well, I was having that as well, Mark. Everything was breaking up. I'm not sure of it.
Yeah, I think it's the stream. Is it the stream or is it just me?
No, I can hear you.
Yeah, I think it's back to normal, I think. In and out, is it? Ministry, are you there?
I can hear everything fine.
Yeah. YouTube.
Sorry about that. My internet, my house internet went off, so.
When's this what's its
StreamYards?
name meant to be coming up, this online safety bill? Is that the 1st of November?
No, it was about a week ago that it passed into law when signed it. They're selling it as a child safety bill, Mark. I mean, who's against
Is that
child
you, Chris?
safety?
It is me, mate. Yes. Do you need to say anything in particular or whatever?
No, my internet went off. That's why I couldn't hear you. That's why I couldn't put you on. It's all right. Yeah.
Hello, Chrissy the Brick. How are you, son?
Hello, Mark, Jimmy, Pork Chops, Gamer, and obviously Mom, the Ministry of the Madness.
Yes, Chris, brother.
Well, so anyway, I heard Mark say that he was going to dig trouble, and then I just jumped on. Right. So where did you left off about something about Yogi's clips?
Yeah, I just listen. It's just someone just trying to cause aggravation, as far as I'm concerned. That's all he's trying to do. I'm actually sorry that I've given it any credence and mentioned it, to be quite honest. But at the end of the day, when I saw the clip, I thought, "Oh, fuck me, what are you bringing my name in for it?" You know, I heard him once on yours, X, saying I was a secret hater. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ! Talk about what is it? People
I can remember it. A lot of it comes from the Leprechaun days.
No, I tell you where it come from, X. Yeah, it came from a quiz. Yeah, and I'll be honest with you. I'm going to be straight down the line with you. Yeah. Every time I was on a panel with him, I found him disinteresting, and I just didn't really have it with him. And I think he's looked at that as me disrespecting him. Yeah. Sorry, I just found him there wasn't much about him, and I didn't really have it with him. And if he thinks that's disrespecting him, then that's on him, innit? So be it. There we go. So that's about it.
I kind of say, Mark, because you don't strike me as the type of person that would secretly hate or dislike someone.
I
Like
don't hate anyone on these panels.
but if you've got some like a disagreement with anybody, one of the things I do know about you is you fucking tell them.
Yeah, well, I'm going to ask the question. Say it. Yeah, I'm not going to start festering and thinking, oh, I hate that person. I'm not going to do that. I don't even hate him, to be quite honest. I just find him a bit odd that he's been pushing buttons.
It started with a quiz. Never thought it would come to this.
Started with a quiz.
Yeah. Good words, X. Good words.
What about
the next line?
Push it real good. Dun.
To be quite honest, and say that were quick for you for a Monday.
It's not me, it's Moss side. He's the one with. He's the comic genius.
Oh, is it Go on, Moss side, lad.
Pop, Moss side.
He's a belt for it. He has me in stitches.
But yeah, Mark, like I said, mate, it confused me when mate. So fucking, we're both confused, bud.
Yeah.
I and have a pork chops. It doesn't take a lot to confuse you, does it, mate?
It fucking don't, mate. It fucking don't, son.
You know, I mean, honestly, bud, I just wore a dress that time, and you thought it was a bird. I still haven't gotten over it. You know what I mean? So it's not really hard to confuse you, is it?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Jamie didn't fall for it. Jamie never fell for it. You know what I mean? Mark just invited us in, knowing it was me. I've yet to tell it to the ministry. You know what I mean? But you know, YouTube, it's about beef, man. People want to create it. People want to live it. It's a bit like, but it's a bit like this whole racism thing that's being kept going. It is, like if it wasn't, people wouldn't have anything to talk about. Same on YouTube. You know, drama sells and fucking bullshit smells.
Exactly.
Certainly does.
It does. And Jamie, you know, when he did put the dress on, it didn't start with a kiss that night at all.
No, there was no foreplay at all, Jamie, mate. It was just straight into it. You know what I mean? But I only had the dress on hire for an hour, so I didn't have time to fuck about. You know what I mean? So it was one of them ones.
He got parked.
I didn't get pork chopped. I got stung. I got a pork loin instead of a pork chop. You know what I mean?
He got loined all over the fucking bedroom.
When I got my channel back, Mark, the way I got it back were on TikTok, is it? Not TikTok, other one, Twitter.
It is me, bro.
on Twitter, Team YouTube, I messaged them on there, and then they direct messaged me and said, in these circumstances, you can have it back. It happened again the day after. I fucking ran straight back to Team YouTube. They went, have it back.
Okay, what was that for, though, X? What was it for?
But it didn't go on for 6 minutes. Just a video playing on screen, and 30 seconds later, the channel were gone.
I had that basically because I got back and Active was still on the panel. I think he was. So I called him and he just went. I obviously saw the bomb, so I quickly took that off immediately. And then he just said, "Look, get rid of the stream." So I deleted it from StreamYards and YouTube.
Yeah.
And then I went in and I come back, went to go on YouTube, and nothing was there. It was just gone.
Mm-hmm. I know that feeling.
That's what I know that feeling. Reach out to them on there, but you need to try because it's all public. They respond to you because everyone can see it.
Yeah, everyone see it. Everyone knows the team.
All in the wording, I think that you said just say something like, "I acted extremely promptly. I don't, I'm wondering if you could let me have it back, nice and simple."
Well, my wording was I basically had left some people on the panel for 10 minutes while I done something, and one of the panel members decided to put up a filthy porn film, which I feel deeply ashamed of, as I was.
I feel deeply ashamed being a religious man.
I feel deeply ashamed, and I felt betrayed by this panel member who I believe is a beast.
Invaded.
I'll be much more careful in future again about panel guests who I let on. Can I please have the channel returned? It wasn't my fault. I didn't put up the pornographic picture. Oh, I played right on the me.
Well, I mean, listen, I've already told you I don't know nothing about computers and appealing, all that kind of stuff. And
Have
even
you
this
have you not appealing it?
yeah, well, I did, and they said the channel didn't exist. So
Yes, Joe. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, you're cool, man.
I did. It's my phone. I'm on my phone. So
Wait there, you must remember the email for the channel.
no, I don't, mate.
You could always just Mark. Mark, you could always just you could always just video call them, Mark, and go, please, YouTube, please. You could do that if you want, like. I don't know if that'll work for you, bro.
Well, I actually did speak to someone from YouTube when they. I got cancelled for a couple of weeks, and
was cancelled for what? 31?
Well, no. It was medical misinformation. So after the 2 weeks, I just thought naturally that you'd be able to go again. And 2 weeks went past, and I thought, okay, maybe they want the whole 14 days plus the 15 days went by, and I thought, well, there's still no channel. So I got in touch with them, and they said basically that I had to. I can't remember what it was. It was basically like I had to apologise.
Yeah, 500-word fucking explanation on what went wrong. That's all.
I tell the gang, fuck that after the second time, really, because I wasn't writing another fucking apology letter.
Well, I just thought, hey.
I would have given them a right SCMA tap my channel.
No,
I fucking did. No, I'm not lying to you. I'm not lying to you. I done what ministry tell us to. I begged. I pleaded. I fucking said, I will do all I need to do to reassure you that I will not let this happen again. And
did you appeal, Chris? Chris, did you appeal?
I would have been near me.
I did.
And what happened? What happened with your appeal?
They tell us that the contents that was on there were kind of due for community guidelines. Basically, what they said in the reply was, "You're not getting your channel back." So I took that in my advantage. I went, well, I did say some derogative things in the email, which I'm probably never going to get me channel back. But hey, I don't need it back.
What's the point in that? What's the point in that then?
But they'd already said no to me about 20 times before I went on. Before they said on Twitter.
They can have it. Oh, seriously, they can have it. I couldn't be arsed for all the fucking trouble. See, the only difference was that I had like 700 more subs than I have on this one, right? And I can still go live. I can be more of an irritating piece of shit now, though, because like I say, it's like, I haven't got that channel that people want to take down because you nearly get to 1,000 subs because for some reason that means something.
Yeah. Yeah, you can monetize, I think, once you get to...
Now you can monetize at 500 subs now, Mark.
Yeah, they're reduced to 500 now.
Hang on, still not monetize me either.
I wouldn't Gamer, I wouldn't monetize you.
I haven't applied again. I haven't applied.
Gamer, that's because they're like, then he monetize them. He'll go and buy loops.
Right, so you can monetize at 500 now.
Yeah, you can, but you still got to have so many other thingy. Like I think you've got to have so many videos, watch hours on subs or whatever, to do that. But honestly, I delete everything, mostly of mine, so I'm never gonna get that. And
shorts for some reason.
I don't like wearing shorts, Gamer. It's winter, for fuck's sake, mate. It's cold.
He'll get cold chicken legs, will the lad?
You didn't want to see my legs, pork chops. That's why I wore a long dress, mate. You know what I mean, that night. So,
so did Scott's.
I've got tartan trews. You can't.
Joe, you wear a kilt bastard. You wear a kilt in the winter, Winnie. Fucking bastard.
Honest, I wasn't pipes and drums for my regiment. My regiment wear tartan trews. Jamie will ken that. Royal Scots, tartan trews. Only pipes and drums wear a kilt. The Royal Scots would wear hunting Stuart cruisers.
Basic, remember.
Well, listen, I thought I had a conversation with you, and all I've ever said is I thought I had a conversation with you. I'm pretty sure it was. If it wasn't you, right, then it was somebody else talking about you, but I wouldn't have paid that much attention anyway.
It was me.
Right, where do you see this monetization shit here now? Because I'll be able to do it on my other channel, you see.
Is it earn? Yeah, you should have the watch hours. Which means some good live.
Well, Jamie,
And
it's blatantly monetized
and
up
your
to the
studio
fucking hills.
chops. Go in
We
your
go in
studio
your studio.
chops. And
My
your
studio.
studio chops. You
Well, it's
be
next
better
to
doing it on a,
comments. It's next to comments.
you'd be better doing it on a laptop too as well, chops, to be fair.
You're the
Right,
right little gun boys, like, by the way.
What's that?
Hey,
What's coming from you? Coming from fucking you?
Aye, from me.
Game on. Game on.
Oh.
He knows where all the dogging sites are in the northeast. Apparently.
I because you take Anakin then fucking
Gamer wanted to go to the dogging site, so he went and got a duck.
That's why I got Anakin, so you can get the dogging sites and pimp them out.
Ministry, there is a shot right there.
Yeah.
It's got bad guys! He's putting me in the backseat car!
Have you guys subbed to a lot of channels, like you've watched a short and you've subbed? Have you done that before?
Yep, I definitely.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I done it recently. And then the guy was live, and he had about 1,000 people in his live stream, an Irish guy. And so I asked him what his channel was about, because I just subbed from this video short. It was quite funny. Anyway, I asked him what his channel was about, and the first thing he done was well, what do you mean what my channel's about? What you doing here then? And I said, I'll see you later then. I'll unsub.
Oh, Mark, no, mate, no, honestly, bud, you know, that kind of interaction there, that you should have, like, I'm surprised you didn't use that to your benefit, like, just annoy him and wind him up, you know, like, come on.
I couldn't be bothered with him. He was a bit of a fucking...
Oh, I'm just a proper twat, me, like, I must be, honestly.
Yeah, I couldn't waste my time on him.
Anyway, Jamie, I see your channel's fucking monetized up the hills, mate. Every time I try to press on it again on your live even, I've got to watch 2 fucking videos first before I get on there. I hope you get paid a lot for that, you twat.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, about £7.
Well, I had to do push-ups on your live, mate. I should have a fucking
£7, my fucking ass.
£7 for your arse, and he wants paying that game.
That's too much, Gamer. That's too far.
That's the natural, and he plays a fiver. So why would he come pay £7?
The best of it is, he's got no toilet roll to wipe his arse, right, and a proper hairy one at that. So it's gonna be a mess.
Don't, Chris, man.
Is it true, Jimmy?
Paris the fault, mate.
Is that like,
Sorry, Mark.
like you start on like 1 or 2 cents at first. You get like between 1 and 2 cents, and then what you do, you apply for it, it goes up, and then you get more.
What's he talking about?
You get more money for ads on lives than you do for videos, from what I've seen. The revenue is per 1,000 views, and each live going from about £3 up to £7 just in ad revenue. So is that worth having them on?
Do you know what you get more money for?
Well,
going to work.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure you do. It depends what you're doing.
Regardless what you're doing, you're going to get more than £3 for like that hour, 2 hour, like even minimum wage is more than that.
Well, I seen one shot in the community recently. One shot paid £800.
Right, well, let's go and tax them.
So 10 shot, yeah, at £800. You know, so if you can get into it where it's doing 20, 30k a shot, and then a couple a month for popping, you'll be fine.
That's too much fucking graft, that though, man, Jamie, man. You've got to dedicate yourself to YouTube and shit.
It's a bit like drug taking, isn't it? You're just chasing that high.
That's a good analogy.
That's exactly what it is, Joe.
That's a fucking good analogy.
I'm not saying that to have a dig. Like, I mean, clearly you could take it as a dig, and it would be quite a good dig as well, I might add. But like, it was no pun intended. It's like, that's what it is, isn't it?
Wheels now turned up over there, and I said, "What are you doing?" I says, "I'm just watching these fucking graphs."
Do you know the golden thing about YouTubers as well? It only takes one video to go viral, right? and your channel's sussed. Your channel's
Look at this,
done.
Divvy. This is why you'll be never. Look at him more on Mr. D. Chris the Brick, you are talking to a guy who lives off leeching, mate. No fucking leeching here. Only leeches you, your clips, leeching off every fucking
no, get a grip, man. He's
moron.
Mr.
You start getting abusive to the fucking top pot. Watch him.
Oh, look, listen, come on, let's be fair. Mr. D makes friends this way all the time everywhere else, to be fair. Mr. D's just making friends.
I am just going to say right now, right, I fell out with Mr. Deegan and didn't like him right at the very start, right? You know, now, all joking aside, I can't help but like him, right? I'm sorry.
Because I'm fucking dying to find out something.
Not that. Look, he's a cunt. He's a fucking twat, right? And that's probably why I like him. I mean, you're beefing his beef, Jamie.
I don't have no beef. I just wind him up because he's a bit of a prick. I don't understand him.
Right. That's fair. But again, I mean, for me, YouTube's got a little bit too far where you can't be friends with this one, where that one fucking doesn't like. Honestly, I just like outspoken people that say it how it is and like didn't keep now back. And Deegan's definitely in that fucking that zone.
Yeah, he's in that zone.
Nice, awesome.
I like that, Mark.
That's not just because I'm mates of Society X either. I've never stand on Mr. Deegan from day one.
But gamer, you've never liked Mr. Deegan because, like me, he's a fiend. That's kind of like, that's nothing to be proud of, bro. That's sectarianism, man. That's just like Palestine and Israel, bro.
I know.
I went back to the start, bro. I went back to the start because you went back there first. And I liked him for the start. And I'm just pointing out at the start, you thought he was a fiend. So at the start, you were being sectarian. And I wouldn't be thinking that's anything to be put. Well, I suppose it is if you're a Protestant. You know what I mean?
To be quite honest, I've never had a problem with Mr. D. Never had a problem.
I'll take him as a bit of a Marxist, really.
It doesn't gamer, it really doesn't. You know what I mean? That's my point.
Gamer, are you a bit of a Marxist?
Sorry?
Are you a bit of a Marxist?
What?
No, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Do you like Mark Kelly? Are you a Marxist?
Did Joe? I remember you couldn't. You were a brilliant roaster. I remember having a run in with you back in the day, ages ago, and I still couldn't dislike you. You're a fucking annoying piece of shit when you want to be.
Yeah.
But of course, that's probably why I like you.
Yeah. It's a skill set.
Skill set that gamer still hasn't acquired yet, isn't it?
Yeah, do you know when the Brick first came on, I thought, what a fucking idiot. He just got on his fucking tits. He just went on about Nout. But now he's sort of growing us because sometimes he sees things, he sees the truth. He sees it, and I'm just.
Who we're talking about, Chad?
I think he's talking about himself again.
Fucking Mr. D means nothing on YouTube. Everybody likes everyone on YouTube till the door. It's called bullshit.
Oh, listen, I could rattle a few names off that I do not like on YouTube, right? But I won't unless I'm asked to, right? But again, you know, that is just on YouTube.
Let's hear him, Chris. I'm asking you. Let's hear him.
Hang on, it's Mum's stream. It's Mum's stream. We need to ask Mum.
Oh, whatever.
Whatever. Go on, Mum.
Listen, I don't care what you want to ask Mum. I call Mum the yes man.
Fighting Irish being the top one, right? Okay. Then you've got Incognito. Then you've got House of Nilo. Then you've got Lockie, right? Then you've got fucking you've got fucking Peggy Mermaid. Tunes, I'm his boss at the moment. Yeah, he's a fucking wet wipe as well. You know, all these people that are just beg weasels, you know, like I just love to see the grief going around and can't and don't want to ever see it end, because if it does, they've got nothing to do. You know,
Mr. Deegan and his shitty clips, you're right. Because they're that fucking bored. They're just, I mean, Mr. D's.
Jamie, I've never mentioned Mr. Honestly, Jamie,
never watched one, mate.
Jamie, do you want to cuddle, mate? Jamie, do you want to cuddle? I can give you a cuddle.
I don't.
I've never watched one of them.
Gamer, you're a fucking liar.
Have a fuck. I've never watched one of them. I'm not lying. I swear to God.
Which God?
Me?
You wish I were triggered, Mr. D. These fucking places never get me triggered, knobhead.
Jamie, that's a lie. Sometimes
Gamer, that's what I like about you as well, Gamer. Sometimes you just fucking play devil's advocate, and you just.
I know, but Jamie's gone on. I never get triggered on YouTube. Sometimes I get triggered. Jamie, I've seen you kick off.
Yeah, everyone gets
I've had my moments, but not.
Listen, Jamie's that quiet kid, right? Who's nice until he's not nice, right? But he's too nice sometimes, and you play by the rules a lot, Jamie, right? And obviously, be monetized, you need to, right? But I wouldn't pick fights with people like Mr. Deegan.
You don't think I don't know if he's in
If
there?
you are wanting to stay, like, because
I can tell anything when we start going on all that beggy shit, and I'll go over it.
But Jamie, you are the fucking YouTuber now. You're monetized. You're making money from it. People are gonna go at you, kid. You need to get a helmet. You need to get a helmet because YouTube's tough.
Mr. D hates that Society X makes money off.
And that's why I have to, every time anyone mentions it, I'll relentlessly go on and say, fuck you, Mr. D, and you, Mongo. I said, look, I was talking about your beggy X. So his channel must be full of clips of me begging, no? Because you were.
I'm the Mongo here. You've been told in the chat already. I'm the resident Mongo. Let's say the Mongo, please.
Fuck off, you daft cunt. Don't you dare take that title away from me, Joe. Right now, let's have a Mongo conversation off. Let's have a Mong off. We're going to have a Mong off now, me and Joe. We'll have a Mong off.
Could have a game of autistic ping pong.
Listen, the gamer doesn't even come into the look, a gamer's like a different level below, right? Okay, so let's leave him out the Mong off. No.
What do you mean? I'm Quizmaster on YouTube, so shut your mouth.
Yeah, but we heard that. We heard you're all lubed up to, so, you know, we don't want to slide after you.
Mr. D gets triggered so easy, he's already biting. Look, you don't watch Becky X, you freaky cunt. He's already going.
What's he saying? I can't see
this. X's channel, every video he puts on. You know what I mean? I didn't watch any of yours, though.
Well, that's a bit fucking rude, isn't it, gamer?
How we entertained? It's just.
I'll be Mr. Gamer, I don't watch Becky X. He's a freaky cunt.
Gamer, you do realise why Jamie lets you on his channel, don't you, all the time? He gets grants from the government for letting people like you on there. There is handouts available to people that are willing to take people on with your kind of fucking.
It's like it's a bit like gamer. Gamer, it's a bit like investors and people. Apart from it, it's called investors and mongs. I'm not allowed to apply because I'm head mong. I'm allocating the tickets. So, gamer, you're a big ticket.
You're the big ticket, gamer. What are you meant to say there?
No, a ticket and a ticket's the same thing. Both of them get
well, it is, but he wouldn't have. He maybe wouldn't have understood the Scottish lingo because he's not quite a Geordie. In fact, he's miles away from being a Geordie. He's a Mackham. But Jamie's channel, Jamie's raking it in just through the subsidisation of the money he gets from the government for you, gamer, right?
I'm not raking it in at all. I'm not raking nothing. I just think it's no one else's fucking business and they should mind their nose out. So when they mention it, I just tell them to go and fuck themselves.
Jamie, and rightly so, mate. Look, but honestly, but just don't get wound up. But it's YouTube. You came on this platform before me. You know this is a vile, horrible fucking situation to be in. Right now, you're monetized. People are going to want to trigger you. Don't feel sorry for getting £500 a month for looking after gamer. I wouldn't.
No, it's deserved, isn't it?
Fucking right, is it? For fuck's sake, I'd want more. Jamie, you're doing a splendid job, mate. Seriously, I mean, no one else will fucking have him. So, hats off to you, kid. Anyway, Gamer, how you doing?
I'm on a different panel now. This is not Jamie's panel.
You're on a different planet now, obviously.
Different panel.
Pino.
I bet you couldn't spell panel, Gamer.
Panel.
Spell it backwards.
NENAP.
Nah, TI. Spell it backwards. You got it totally wrong. TI. It backwards is TI.
Yeah, well, whatever. That's a trick question, but
It's no. You just didn't listen, Gamer. You didn't listen. That's all.
Exactly. You go to them trick questions. Remember when you got me with that numbers fucking thing where it's always going to work in your favour? That worked in my favour, didn't it, dickhead?
Well, 1, 2, 3. 21.
It works in your favour when you start off and you use the math to.
I'll play you over
No, because it always works in your favour, just like you proved you're a dickhead there. Sorry.
Me and you. 21. Oh, well, let's go. Do you want to go first or second?
I thought we were going to have a song out you then, Gamer.
Yeah, let's have a song off your game, and I'll do one afterwards.
No, I'm in too much pain. I'm in too much pain.
Yes, Michael. That's it.
You in too much pain for why you in too much pain?
I've got a blood clot in my my right leg.
Well, see, you're struggling to tell what your left and your right are at the minute, aren't you? So, like,
I just I forgot for a second there which leg I was in.
You've got a blood clot in your right leg. Well, how does that affect your vocal cords?
Gamer, did you take any cupcakes?
Loads.
No, I didn't mean cupcakes as in eating. Think about like the flu season. You know what a cupcake is, don't you?
A cupcake's when you fart in your hand and put it in someone's face, isn't it?
Nah. Think about the flu season. A cupcake's what gets jabbed in your arm, Gamer. Did you take any cupcakes?
No, like that. No, nothing like that. No.
I'm just asking because I ken there was allegedly blood clots were problems for one of them, so I just thought.
Oh, I've never tasted a cupcake in my life, mate.
I haven't had any vaccines, mate. Nothing like that.
Well, you better to use the word cupcake.
You see what I mean, George? You see how fucking that just went above his head.
Like, I've used the word cupcake like 7 times in the last 1 minute, Gamer, man. I'm using it for a reason, innit? Because we're not allowed to use the B word.
Sorry, I forget that we kind of talk about stuff.
Gamer.
These
2 horses while I count them, please.
Fucking hell.
Gamer,
sounds funny.
I get tortured on these panels, mate.
Gamer, you fucking love it. Don't you dare sit and try and play the victim, right? Because you, out of everyone, are the sickest, twisted individual, that even more than me, that loves the shit, right? So don't even go there.
You can say that, right? But I'm still King Quizmaster on YouTube. So can it be that stupid?
How'd you work that out? When was the last time you did it?
On fucking YouTube!
I beat Shady on there.
You beat Shady. You beat the bearded nonce, right? Okay, right.
Yeah.
Let's face it, right? What were the questions about? Anything other than fucking
Well, there were general knowledge questions, like random questions. But
right, I tell you what, then, Gamer. Let's go for this, right? Let's go for it. Me and you will have a quiz, right? And we'll have a random question from everyone on the panel, right, to ask us. Okay, that's random general knowledge.
Go on, I'm up for that. Go on, then.
What was the first one to answer? Yeah.
We'll both answer whatever. We'll go on.
I'll give you the first question.
How about the Mark? What's the first question, bud?
First one I answer.
We'll both answer regardless when we need to. Mark will know the right answer.
Well, we'll go geography. We'll go geography, yeah? You ready?
How about then?
What is the capital of Ethiopia?
Fucking no
Shithole.
idea. I don't know.
Pakistan.
I don't know.
I'll give you a clue. You wear them on your branded trainer.
Adidas Bethlehems.
Puma.
Adidas, Nike.
Right, all right. I'll ask you a European one.
British
Well done,
Knights.
Neil.
Is that the original name? British Knights.
Well, I'll ask you a European one. What is the capital of Sweden?
Iceland.
That's a country, you thick cunt.
I should know this, really. I should know this.
Right.
Go on, Daniel.
Well, I've given my answer
It's
now.
yours. You've done him if you get it. If you get this, you've done him.
Exactly. If you get a game, you've done us.
Honestly, I can't remember it off the top of my
Well,
head.
stop fucking Googling it. Nah, Mark is getting too much time to Google.
I seen it in the chat.
Time's
no,
over.
I admit I seen it in the chat. But
Luxembourg.
I seen it.
Time's over.
Right.
Then.
Right, so we're both thick as fuck there, right, game on, but 0-0. Next question.
I should have had you on that one now.
Right, you ready? What's the capital of New Zealand?
Australia.
Holland.
Nope.
N.
Oh, Amsterdam.
Auckland.
N's the capital of New Zealand because that's the first letter in it.
Nope.
Oakley's.
I'm sorry, I thought it was Amsterdam.
But come on, can you remember me and Gamer answering these questions, right? They need to be a little bit dumbed down. A bit. At least.
The capital of New Zealand.
When is 2 + 2 5, Gamer?
When you add 1.
When it's flutes.
Good answer. Add 1.
Well, it was Wellington, but I didn't know that. But now can we ask another geography question like that?
It was Wellington.
Was it? I thought it was Auckland.
No.
Oh, can we go off the geography because I done DT while I was meant to do geography.
Oh well, that's fair. Then that's getting topics like this for you.
Right, I've got one for you, boys.
Can I not get that's my question, is it though?
It is actually Joe's question, Pork Chops. You've took 2 there.
All right.
When does the cost of living payment happen?
1st of November.
What's the cost of living payment?
I'm sorry, I've won there. I've beat you there like Joe.
Hang on a second. Is you right?
Do you want to know the real answer, Gamer? It actually starts for the 31st, you fucking Mongo, Halloween.
What we're talking about, Sean? What we're fucking talking about?
1st of November is the answer you're looking for.
No, it's actually the 31st to the 19th, but not worry.
Okay, then I'll not take that point then.
So how can that be a date then? If it's you asked for a specific
October. When does it start? When does it start? He said the 1st.
No, you said your actual
31st.
answer.
His answer was the 1st of November, and he's actually wrong because it starts on the 31st and it ends on the 19th of November.
Yeah,
and
but
depending, I asked him when does it start?
It's not
You know
like
what I mean?
that. It's not like that.
It's the exact same during England too. It's the UK government's timeline, to be fair, since it's the UK government that's giving the payment.
It's not the same. No,
it is the same. It just depends on what day you get your benefit, Gamer. Aye, man, go check your email, man.
Like, what the fuck? Right, go back a bit. What's the cost of living payment?
Seemingly get money for the government for doing fuck all. For basically being dumbed down.
When Boris Johnson was partying and that.
Well, I didn't get that fucking. I didn't get that shit.
Well,
I'm thick as fuck.
You mustn't be on the right stuff then. I think it depends on. I think it's all different benefits, all different stuff. Like some people get some things, and some people didn't get some things. It's all non-means tested, and you didn't apply for it. As far as I'm led to believe, it's all just done. You just get money. I don't care.
Right. So gamers one up on me, Minister. I'm relying on you, bro, to ask me a question. Also, a question that I have a chance.
It's 0-0, isn't it?
No, you got that one right. We'll give you that one because you're a fucking benefit beg. So we'll give you that one. You know.
May 1st of November, fair enough then. I'll have that one.
I'll ask an easy one. It'll be a 50-50 choice.
Yeah,
then.
What do I like more, Coke or Pepsi?
Pepsi's got to be.
Gamer got it.
Nah. Yep. See, what you got to realise is Ministry's a bit homo, innit? He likes the Coke.
Oh, Pepsi. I went with what our Ministry. You went way down to my standards now, but Pepsi's better.
Let me volunteer that question now. We'll just get which one would I pick? A Coca-Cola or Pepsi will be a Coca-Cola all day.
And me, Coca-Cola all day.
There's one question left. X has yet to ask a question, so you're still in with a chance, Chris.
This is right. So this is the because Gamer's going to forfeit the first question, so this could be me getting a draw. X, remember the push-ups I've done on your live for you, mate, and the fucking super chats I got. Make this my way, mate. Right, please.
You've lost your chance of forfeiting any questions and that. You can fuck off.
Gamer, shut the fuck up, will you? Come on.
Right, I've got one now for you then. I've got one for you.
Howard and Chops, you can do it because X has disappeared.
Right, in windy conditions, what would you keep the line steady in bricklaying?
In windy conditions, what would you use to keep the line steady in bricklaying? A tingle?
Gamer?
Yeah, ask a bricklayer that. Well, I didn't know.
Yeah, you were right there, Chris. You got it right, you won.
Yes! Yes!
Right, you just did it in that point there, Lloyd, because you knew
Right, in the town.
Hang on a second, Jim. Hang on a second. He asked someone that was on benefits a question about benefits, and you weren't bothered about that, and you got that one right.
Right, fair enough, Benny. That's a fair point.
The Vicar of Dibley is set in which fictional town?
Oh, shit. Oh, with that. What did you say, Gamer?
I didn't hear the question.
The Vicar of Dibley is set in which town?
I still didn't hear the question because someone keeps on speaking all the time.
Right, the Vicar of Dibley, you know that programme, the Vicar of Dibley?
Yeah.
Which town is it set?
I don't know which town, but somewhere like in Wales or somewhere like that.
Jamie, honestly, mate, I haven't got a Scooby-Doo. Can you ask another one that's like maybe a bit of Biff and Chip book or something?
Come on, Gamer. Fucking hell, Gamer. Fucking hell.
What an idiot, I know.
Oh, motherfucker, man.
No, I read it in the chat. I'm not going to lie. I read it in the chat, but how the fuck did I not get that? Whereas the Vicar of Dibley said, well, it's
Gamer, I'm not joking, Gamer. That is bad.
After, honestly, Jamie, you're a horrible bastard. You just.
Honest, Gamer, man, that's like worse than when you didn't get the fucking smoking in the shower.
No, Joe, you've got to give him some credit. I fell for that as well, mate. I did. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Jamie's a twat. It's like when people ask when I ask fucking Gen Zs what Adolf Hitler's first name is. You know what I mean? They just haven't got a clue. And that was like, Jamie, you're a twat, right? That's why I like you.
Yeah, final question. I'll put it all on the line. Yeah, you know what I'm like. I like a gamble. I'll put it all on the line. Final one. Away. All on the line. This is to see who's the winner.
Who's asking the question?
Whoever you like. I'm not bothered who.
Well, Pork Chops asked the best question in my eyes for me.
Stupid one. Anyone?
Go on, Mark.
So, right, let me think of something. In 5 days'
general knowledge question, Lord, not something about.
Shut up, then.
In 5 days' time, what's the date?
4th.
Correct. You win, Chris.
Yes! Gamer, you big macking fucking bastard. I've just wiped the fucking floor with you exactly like we've done 98% of the time in football matches, right? But I still like you, kid. Yeah.
No, but that was a bit of a shitty question, that really.
It was a quick off the mark question.
Hang on a second, Gamer. You declare you're the be all and end all of math, right? That was only math. You only had to figure out what date it was.
I was literally looking at the date, working it out to see what date it would be.
And I didn't even have to look at the date because I knew what date it was. You fake fucker.
I've got me fucking I'm sitting in front of me laptop. So the date's right on the bottom of it. So all I've done now was look at it to tell us what the answer was.
And it took you longer than it took me to figure it out with using my head. That's not giving you any good. That's not giving you brownie points, mate. That's just showing how thick you are. You had the date in front of you, and you couldn't plus 5 on it. What did you think there was 32 days in this month or something? Well, you understood
the question, so you lost fair and square, didn't you? Chris spoke quicker than you.
Yeah, I cannot argue with any of that.
So you're not quiz master, are you?
With the question I was going to ask for you, you would have liked this one, right? Are you ready for this? What temperature is needed before bricklaying starts?
2 and rising.
There we go. Straight on it. I'm a good quiz master, mate.
It's a little bit unfair doing Chris as a bricklayer.
See, I didn't know anything and stuff like I guess someone like me, you might as well be saying that there was in Japanese.
We can level it up by asking you get questions about your career, gamer. So, how many special questions for a tenner?
What sales questions?
Yeah, how many
I remember it's like marketing. It's sort of like marketing agent for companies. Okay, that's what it's classed as. Well, you're sort of a salesman in a way.
I was joking, gamer. I was joking.
I say you buy one, you get one free.
What questions could you even ask for that?
Right,
really?
What was the oldest person you took advantage of?
Have you got anything to contribute?
Who's this?
No, he hasn't. So, bye, Upton.
Dinasha was about 80 when I did even put you bought the windows.
Yeah. Upton, that was. If he doesn't talk within a couple of seconds, I'll just kick him off because he's got.
I think his mic's a little bit delayed, though. Ministry, like,
he's in uptown.
Nah, I think Mark. To be fair, I don't think it's his mic, mate. I think it's just his heat's a bit delayed.
Yeah, something not right there. It's either his head or the mic.
It happened to me sometimes.
Or maybe it's because he's been giving Mike head. Who knows?
Ministry when I join yours sometimes it's get quickly for me, but it sounds absolutely fine on my end now.
What?
It says it sounds fine on my end.
I've just been kicked to the car. I've just been kicked to the car there now, Foogies, you bastards.
Oh no, fuck, didn't let Richard Upton on. Is that how he tried to get on there? No, fuck him. Tell him
he tried to get on, yeah, but Richard, all you do is come on and shout, gamer, and we're like having a giggle, and you're just.
It's like don't pull your cock out and piss all over the bonfire, Upton.
No, that.
Richard, all I'm going to say is, man, I think you're Nathan's groomer, so I'm all right with him not letting you on.
Oh, my life, that is Nathan and Upton fucking sharing the same bunk.
Like Nathan's and Upton, they're an item, like, you know what I mean?
They go back a long way.
With it, is Upton a Nathan? Is he a Nathan, Upton?
Nathan's Upton. Nathan's Upton.
Yeah, I've spoken to Nathan, right, and I've took the piss out of him loads because he's a ginger virgin, right? But no, he's all right sometimes, you know. He's not.
Fuck off, you gamer. Fuck off. He's a creepy little fucking weirdo.
Is he?
Yes.
All right.
See, he seems all right. I've taught him a couple of times.
He seems all right, does he? That's not giving you any fucking kind of credit, you know.
I was gonna defend Nathan.
I do apologise for my abruptness and my forwardness, right? But Nathan is I mean, let's face it, right? You know Jeffrey Dahmer? He was in line for that series to play the part of Jeffrey Dahmer, right? He is the person you would start in a role if you wanted a child molester or a nonce or a murderer or he just got that look about him. I'm not saying he is. I'm not accusing Nathan of being any of them things. I'm just saying he looks a bit weird. Now when he speaks, he does open himself up for fucking interrogation.
To be fair, when he speaks, it makes you like, what matter with him?
Yeah, and then when you see his face, you realise you're going.
Then you're like, oh, again, what's the matter with him?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm with Angela on this one. I didn't think it's as bad as half of them on AM. And I really did.
So who's? Give us some examples of who's worse than Nathan.
Fucking Henry Kringle, number one.
How about? And?
Oh, wait then.
Yeah, I didn't like Mr. Deegan. Vincent Finnegan.
Wait, so you're saying Mr. Deegan's as bad as Nathan?
Aye.
Well, because he's attacked you and more than you be Nath, right? And how about you said half of them, so come on, keep going.
Well, there's loads. I didn't just want to go so
Go on and keep going. If there's loads, you shouldn't have no problem.
Loads, man,
them off.
no problem. Roll them off, man. Come on, on you go. Got three.
Here comes the hot stepper.
Here comes the game stepper. Murderer. He's a shit little gangster. Murderer. Still talking fucking shit.
Come on, guys.
You were the little lad.
Be the little bunny lad.
Can we give Mr. D some credit? Because look at the way he's wrote Gamer. That is brilliant, Mr. D. Look, he's put
that's
Y for gay.
Well,
we've been using that. We've been using that. But can we all give Jamie a round of applause for finally noticing how folk have been telling Gamer?
Jamie, have you just noticed that? Like seriously, Jamie, I've been giving Mr. D credit like this whole since I've been on you, right? And you gave him credit for using a Y.
Yeah, no, I mean, Zach. I mean, look, GAY. I mean, is that not like? I don't
We're
know,
gonna GAY because we want to listen, mate. Honestly, it's small things, small minds, Jamie.
You're gay. It's absolute. I'm just saying how pathetic it is. You know, Gamer as if he's like pulled. It's fucking pathetic, like him.
Oh, come on. We say he's gay because NBCK wanted to take him to Ukraine, fuck him up the bum, and leave him there.
I were in an environment where people were using gay insults were at school. That's a fact.
Yeah, but whether you like it or not, what do you classify this?
It's absolutely sad.
What do you classify this?
I'm not gay.
What do you classify this?
I'm not gay,
Jamie, let's be fair, Jamie, right?
I'm saying, Joe, the last time I can remember being in an environment where gay were used as an insult were at school. That's all I'm saying.
It's not an insult. Hang on a second, I might not be in it. It's being gay.
You couldn't do that now in the
It's not an insult with the LGBT community, the LGBT community, lesbian, gay.
Yeah. But he thinks it's
in fact, LGBT community, they've been overran, right? And now the word gay is associated with men that want to pretend they're women with dicks in pits and bathrooms where women are and going sports where women are because they can't compete where men are. Right? Yeah, gay is not a bad thing. If you are gay, you are open.
I'll tell you a little story, Jamie.
Gay after gay, son, you're all right, mate, but I'm not going to judge you. When you start wearing a dress and pretend to be a woman.
I'll tell you a little story, right? What I done, I put on the test one day, right? Now, when we're calling this gamer all the time, I says, well, what about if I was gay? And you're all being homophobic, right? Are you right now?
And you're the man who chased people through the bushes going, bum boy.
In the community, and we've got people going around going, gay. It's so
yeah, but we've got people going around going, mong, and that's going bad. That's perceptional.
And we've got people going around going, well, here, we're queer, we're coming for your children, right? So, Jamie, as woke as you are, my friend, because we all know you're a woke fucker. Do you know what I mean? Let's face it. Gamer, if he's gay or not, right? I'll still love him for who he is. Doesn't matter to me.
You know, I'm not. I love the mince.
You love to mince? Are you a mincer?
I love the mince, mate. I love the mince and I love the double D's, Justers.
Well, the mince down, I don't know about where you're from, but the mince is gay. Like that.
Oh, thank you,
and the double D's, that'll be double balls, mate. You fucking weirdo.
Hold on, and I'll explain it. What the fuck? So you didn't understand. I'll quickly explain it for you. Look at a bit of mince. Look at a bit of mince and think about a vagina.
Like pork mince, beef mince.
Mince, okay? Sorry to put it so graphically.
I've never ever looked at the pound of mince and thought of a vagina.
Nah, mate.
No.
You might. Is this shit alive, gamer? Is this shit alive, gamer? Gamer, are you getting this shit at a glory hole or some shit and you're not seeing the rest of the body?
I love the mince, mate.
Right, gamer, if you love the mince,
right,
you know, if you love the mince, right, there's a way of sampling it without sampling it, right? Take your tongue and rub it on the roof of your mouth, right? Like that, right?
I didn't like to stick my tongue in first,
That's what a minge tastes like, not a mince, not mince.
I would normally definitely stick my fingers in first, then smell them, and then that's gone well before my.
Not too much flaming mince in a minute. I've got to take dug out.
No, to be quite honest, I believe Gamer isn't Clark Kent.
Yeah, I think he's bent too.
I believe he's that far in the closet, he's in fucking Narnia.
Nah, he's not.
No, whatever. Society X, are you running live tonight or just chilling?
No, why do you want to do why do you feel a little bit fucking uncomfortable?
Because he kens that gay's no word acceptable over there.
No.
Listen, Jamie's only being paid 3 nights a week for you, right? To look after you.
Ministry, you talk hours all you want, Chris. It doesn't work. Ministry says he was going to go for a talk soon, so I was asking society if he.
Listen, Gamer, I can talk. Listen, my skill, mate, right? That it's not just being a bricklayer or being a cunt. I'll talk over you all night, my friend. Right?
Yeah, that's what you do. I know, you're boring.
You know.
The boring brick again. Back to the boring
brick. Oh, you little mincer.
What's a fucking mincer now?
Gamer loves the man. Gamer loves the man.
He just said he loves the mince. Joe, am I right in saying he loves the mince? Just didn't. He loves the mince.
Mince.
It's a pork chops. It's a mincer. A mincer is, and again, nothing wrong with one man and another man wanting to spend time with each other and do what they do. Right? Close doors. That's fine.
Is that you're aware of that, mincer?
And the court. I didn't say the word mincer. I said I love the mince, not I love the mincer. Yeah. So
but when you say I've never heard that phrase used before, mince. Are you sure you've got it right?
What do you think it means, Jamie? What do you think mincer means?
Jamie, it was what me and Katie used to talk, and he used to talk about the mince.
Jamie, you're from Sunderland, mate, right? You're from North, right? The word mince, mincer is a puff, right?
Well, yeah, I don't fucking say it on this platform. That's
mince
what I think.
mince pie,
right? So Jamie, has he just been saying he loves the mince and the mincer?
Yeah, he says he loves
right, okay.
There's Mickey Mouse not has a Harry mince pie when he sees one.
No, that's not.
Listen,
but Mickey Mouse is straight though, Gamer, and like no wrong with being gay or straight. You're denying being gay when you love the mincer.
Chris, you can't stop speaking for a second, you know.
Gamer, you should stop speaking, it'll be better.
Right? I was working in a chicken factory on the tables, right? And there was this woman there. And me and this dude were joking about mince pies, obviously talking about fannies. And this woman went, if I had a Harry pie in one of my pies, I would have took it back to the shop. I literally dropped down crying with laughter while the manager walked past.
Why though? Because that wasn't in the slightest bit funny.
But it was absolutely hilarious. But when we say like a mince pie, you know what I mean? We know what a mince pie is.
No, you know what a funny is a minge. Is a funny, not a mince. A minge.
But you would not.
You
would not know about it, would you, Virgin?
I've got 4 kids from like Jesus and God. You know what I mean? I've never had intercourse in my life, mate.
Nathan's never seen a funny in his life, so he doesn't know about it.
And Nathan's here.
However, it looks like a mince burger.
Is Jeffrey Dahmer's brother here?
The fish, he doesn't know.
Is Jeffrey Dahmer's brother here?
Aye.
Where's Nathan? He's not even in the chat. Right? Stop bringing him back up. He's in the chat.
He is there. He is there, but he's not speaking to you, Chris.
Well, that's fine. Are you speaking to him for his gamer? Are you speaking to me for him?
Well, I was trying to just divert attention.
Gamer, I've just had a text message, Gamer, right, for somebody that doesn't speak much on YouTube, right? They never speak, right? Just ones that are watching, right? And I've just had a text message saying Mensa, LOL. I'm not joking. I ain't fucking Gamer.
No, whatever. Believe
Honest,
what you want.
man.
I've got like nearly a 16-year-old daughter. I've had plenty of relationships.
Philip Schofield's got kids as well, Gamer.
I'm in touch with
And he's a Mensa.
Whatever you say is
Philip Schofield's a Mensa, mate. Philip Schofield's a Mensa, and he's got kids.
Yeah, but it's not true. It's not true. You like touching tips, do you?
Touching tips?
Yeah.
Or did when you were getting called a bonny lad, did that happen as well?
Right, I'm getting really bored of this now, you know.
No, you're getting a bit fucking a little
Defensive.
bit edgy, aren't you? Because
a bit defensive.
Yeah,
Get close to the
Gamer.
truth,
Look,
get close to
what
the
I
truth.
want to say to you is be proud of who you are, mate. Right, regardless of what team you bat for. Right, okay.
And all I'm going to say, Gamer, is if you bat for both, you're a bit of a greedy cunt, to be fair.
You were just going to say that there. Bisexual is just another name for greedy.
Yeah. Are you a greedy cunt, Gamer?
I'm done answering questions. I want to say I want to yeah, he's really boring us. I'm getting sick of his. He's
Right, well, fuck off, so we can talk about you then.
No, didn't tell me to fuck off, you little fucking
No, but you're bored. No, but you're not answering questions. So if you fuck off, we can talk about you for being a Mensa.
Yeah. Stop acting like a Mensa.
I know.
Yeah, and use now your kitchen utensil used for mincing meat, or in British slang, someone who minces, a derogatory term for a homosexual male.
So I've never heard of it.
Jamie just got the fucking Google definition of it up there, Gamer, and it has just portrayed you to be a fucking like a khaki stabber, right?
Okay.
Never heard of a mincer like that in that term, like sort of thing.
The term mince, I love the mince.
Well, you know, pork chop. If someone calls you a minced pork chop, you know they're being derogatory to you.
Yeah.
And if you like the pork sausage, pork chops, that's another one as well.
Yeah.
Is that the other one? We just said someone drops fucking anchor at Pooh Bales, you know what I mean?
Khaki stabbers. All bandits. Listen, by the way, I have nothing against gay, but honestly, all joking aside, I have nothing against the people that are like the same sex, gay, lesbian, whatever. I've got nothing against them. Really, it is just a bit of fun, right? You know, Gamer, if you are gay, my friend, I've got a few mates that can put you away if you want, but you will have to have a shave and get a bit more spruced up because they expect a bit more.
Chris, do you not think in today's world, though, it's being pushed into your face with things like
I'm going to grow
things like, you know, like the rainbow flag being sold just before, is it gay month or whatever it is?
So you've got Gay Pride Month, right, Mark? So basically, our veterans who fought in the war for us, right? Have how many days? How many days do they have to spend to celebrate Veterans Day? It's 1 day.
Yeah.
Like Easter, the reincarnation of Jesus, if you're religious, 1 day. Mother's Day, Father's Day, all birthdays, right? You have Valentine's Day. You've got bonfire night. You've got Halloween, right? They're all singular days, right? I might have missed a few out, right? Okay. But we now have 1 full month for Pride Month, which has been hijacked. The LGBT community has been hijacked by the GTQ plus 1 fucking minus 5.
It's
right?
only
now,
1 month out of 12, though, Chris. Everyone else has 11 months. Is that not right?
Well, that's
so you're agreeing. So you're agreeing. You're agreeing with everyone.
I'm just wondering if that's right. Is it?
So the rainbow doesn't even have them colours in it, Jamie. Right? That is not the rainbow flag. And the rainbow flag was actually there when God, Adam and Eve, go back to it. It is actually it's in the Bible, right? Not that I'm a believer, right? I do not agree with children being told that because they play with a truck when they're a girl, or because they wear their mum's high heels and walk through the city when they're 5,
right, and they're a boy, that they're the opposite sex and they need to re-agenda as that, right? No. And then cancel out puberty. No. This is what the woke left are doing, Jamie. You, my friend, is a part of that. You, my friend, is a part of that, are creating part of this problem.
Right, two texts, right? This is the way I look at it, right? Yeah. Who is it that tells that child, right? Yeah. Right. Think about it this way, right? That child feels that it's a male when it's a female. That child feels that it's a female when it's a male, yeah? Right? Does that do any harm? Does that feeling do any harm to that child? Does it? The answer to it is quite simply no, right? Some other human being dictates later on and says, take these puberty blockers. Take these histamine tablets or whatever it is. Yeah? All these chemicals, right?
Drugs, what we're designed for.
Let me finish. Just let me finish, right? Does taking all these tablets do irrevocable harm to that child? And the answer is quite simply yes. Now, if it's okay to be whoever you want to be, then who the fuck is telling these kids to go and mutilate themselves? If it's okay to be who you want to be, you don't have to chop your cock off. You can feel like a bitch being a dude. You don't need to deface yourself.
Did anyone
see harm yourself?
The video where he had someone in the town dressed in pink and she's got him on a lead? And it's 3 days ago, right? And he spots this this woman in the town in Manchester, and she's got someone on the lead. He's dressed in a pink leotard and all this shit, collar, pink collar, and she's smoking, flicking ash and everything in his mouth in the middle of the city. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she finishes this cig and she puts it out on his tongue. And then Charlie says, "You're not going to swallow that, are you?" She says, "He bloody is." She says, "He bloody is." No. Yeah.
So who's in favour of drag queen story hour? Drag queen story hour in our schools. Who's in favour of our kids being told that there are upwards of 100 plus genders? Right? Who's in favour?
Charlie
what?
Beach. That's what it was. Give him credit. That's what I said, isn't it? Charlie Beach, yeah.
You, my friend, you know what you are? You're too indoctrinated with YouTube. Even put your head outside the front door and realise what's going on outside there in real life, kid. Okay?
Just got home. Just got out of hospital.
How are you?
Oh, John, I'm with it. I mean, I wouldn't mind, I'd be up for it, I'd have a go. But not in the middle of Manchester city centre. No, thank you. And I'm not swallowing no cigar either.
Right, so I tell you what, right? What is a woman?
What is a woman? Biological female.
Right, okay. Mark?
Well, it's a woman, isn't it?
What is a woman?
Did you hear that joke? He said that you are.
What's your definition of a woman? So what's your definition of a woman?
Chromosomes.
Gives a birth.
Right. Gamer, what's your definition of a woman?
Exactly the same answer as Jamie's.
Ministry?
Biological female.
Definition of a woman?
Yep.
The opposite sex.
Right. Pork chops?
Yep, tits and funny.
Joe.
Get him arrested.
Chromosomes being in a certain way.
Right. So basically, an adult human female that has the reproductive organs to give birth, potentially.
Yep.
Right. So when you ask any political fucking party member or whatever, and what way they will not be able to give you, but what they say is anyone that feels like a woman. So the definition of a woman is anyone that feels like a woman. So there is no definition of the woman. Like it's like they're using the term right. A man and a woman are two totally different people. We are equal, but not the same. 2 + 2 = 4. 3 + 1 = 4. Same answer, different way to get there. Okay. So why are women now? What pisses me off? I've got a mother, I've got a wife, I've got a fucking sister. Why are women now being invaded by men who pretend to be women, want to be in their spaces, invade their sports, and are now just getting away with it? How's that happening?
It happens because I remember when the women said it's unfair. Yeah, we want equality. We want equality. And just like what they got when they got told you're going to have to keep working for an extra 12 year bitches if you want equality, you can all retire at the same time. They go upset. So the women are actually the people who jump on the LBGTQXYZ fucking whatever else. It's all feminists that jump on. So well, now they're upset because these fuckers are wanting to share toilets with them, right?
So Joe, there was three waves of feminism. Joe, three waves of feminism. The first one.
I remember, right? I remember specifically when I came back up the road, right, when I was in the army, right, and there was a pro male getting buggered, right? Yeah, march, right? Because seemingly back in the day it was okay to bugger a female at 16, but a male had to be 18, and the 16 to 18-year-olds wanted equality there. I never saw one 16, 17-year-old or 18-year-old person on that march as I walked from Edinburgh Waverley to a pub called Mr. Q's on Rose Street. Yeah, looking at them going, what the fuck is going on here? I saw a lot of 70, 60, 50 and 40-year-old males out protesting for such said 16-year-old male bums.
But what were these people that we now have to address as maps? Minor attractive people.
Exactly, pedophiles, yeah.
Yeah, nonsense.
Yeah.
Nonsense. Yeah. Now, you remember who was that woman that was in Power Scotland that let a man into a woman's prison, right?
Yep.
What was she called again?
Chris, I watched a documentary a couple of years before. It's maybe 3 years ago. It was on Russia Today, and it was a professor. Yeah, and I looked at this professor and I couldn't make out whether it was a boy, a man, or a woman. And basically, this professor was talking that it was okay to be attracted to minors. And I was absolutely revolted what I see. I just thought this is sickening.
This is where the word the term cisgender comes from. It comes from the derogatory, there was fucking, honestly, Mark, I'd love to...
Evening, mate.
Hey, but that Prime Minister you were looking for there, Christian, she was called...
Nicola Sturgeon. Nicola Sturgeon was her name, mate. I just pretended I didn't know.
Evening, everyone.
And I know what they've been teaching in there.
Listen, Mark, you know what it is, but if anyone's got any daughters, right, okay, or even a wife, right, you know what's going to happen now, you know, a man can just wake up one day and say, I feel like fucking Shania Twain wrote them, man, I feel like a woman. Right? So,
well, Chris, let me give you a few quotes. Let me give you a few quotes. Hang on, Chris, let me give you a few quotes my daughter's said to me in the last year or so. My oldest daughter was talking about some racism shit. She said something was racist. And my youngest daughter said, no, only white people can be racist. I thought, well, where did she learn that from? One from. Another one she said, she came in and said, oh, guess I'm looking at this, whatever, blue something, yeah? It was a cartoon character. And guess what gender they are, Dad? Now, a 10-year-old girl saying that to me. I was just like, wow, what are they teaching people in school for a youngster to come out with stuff like that? What's going on in them schools?
Mark, honestly, bud, you, my friend, I'm not kidding you. I've got two young autistic children, right? And quite thankfully, I'm glad my house is a based household. We are an old-fashioned, traditional household, right? Okay, my wife, me, as much as we are together, but not together. But my children are based, right? So my second youngest autistic child, through Pride Month, came out of school one day, right, and he looked really alarmed, harassed, and distressed from 200 yards away, right? And I knew that by looking at him. As he come over to us, he was mumbling, babbling, blah, blah, and his teacher went, because the kids get a work towards, so through the day they get to work towards something to treat at the end of the day, maybe a sweet, a picture, or whatever, right? He didn't get his work towards that day, and he was distressed by it. You know why? Because the teacher came out and said to us, he didn't partake in the afternoon's events of Pride Week. So they only done a week of the month, right, for the school, Pride Week,
right?
Yeah.
So he didn't, and I looked at her, and I put my arm around my son, and I went, no, none of that shit. And I put my arm around him and walked him away because he was clearly alarmed, harassed, and distressed.
Yeah.
I got out the gate with him, I listened to him, and he was fuck. And do you know what it is? Some kids will just listen to the. I'm lucky, my son. So I don't want to listen to this. I don't want to. Like, I rung the school up and I said, if I've got to keep my son off school, blah, blah. Oh, no, you don't have to. We can do something else, blah, blah. Oh, he went into school the next day and he got double work towards and he got whatever. If you don't speak up, your kids are getting taught shit that's indoctrinating them, right? You have no right as a parent to know what the curriculum is, right? Fact, okay? Now, no kids are going to come into school, out of school, in the house. If you don't interact with your children on a daily basis and understand what's going through their head, you're letting your kids, like, I encourage any parent, talk to your child on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Be part of their fucking life, right? Seriously. Don't just think that, I'm sorry.
Did you get the letter? Did you get the letter that you can opt out of the education, sexual education in the primary school?
They don't have to send that letter to you now, Mark. They don't have to send that letter to you now.
Nope, and they're also changing it so that if you opt out, you're getting punished.
Yes, Joe! Exactly!
They'll be sending social services around. Yeah, it'll get.
No, it's more than that. No. It's more than that. You're actually going to have monetary value took off you for opting out. You're going to be punished.
What are actual fines?
For what I gather, it's a case of we're fucking doing it, or you're going to get punished. You're going to get took on every avenue. Every agency that works within the confines of that education system. There's quite a lot of agencies out there, a lot of civil agencies, right? And they're not even fucking government. They're government funded, but they're no government controlled. They're just like businesses. They're going to come after you that way. They're going to come after you every which way but loose.
Yeah. Well, when I went
we're doing it and you're not pulling out.
I broke up there a bit, so I didn't hear what you guys. But when news now says what's not true.
What George just says.
What thing we said was they don't need to send you that letter anymore. And for what I've seen in English law, no Scottish, like your shit, because when Westminster talk about it, Westminster never talk about that shit up here. They're only talking about down there in Wales, right?
Well, they did it everywhere, like enough.
Yeah, Wales, you can't opt out. Welsh's told me that. Well,
and it's coming to England. It's coming to England too. They're changing it so that you're not going to be able to opt out, or if you force it, right, because of the common law stance, they're going to be able to punish you, monetary in any agency they choose. They're going to come after the parents that go for it. But like everybody needs to realise. Everybody needs to realise this has already happened, If you wanted to take your child out of normal schooling, social services came after you, and so did every other agency. You know what I mean? That's how it is. So.
But you can't homeschool your child now, you know. You can't homeschool your child, right? And don't have to have...
No, of course, you can homeschool them, but like a lot of people would, like before they would have a plan made and all that kind of stuff, right? They were going and saying they were going to do this and they were going to do that, and then they would get tortured for social services said to them.
So hang on a second, we've all just agreed before on this panel, right? There are only two genders. Am I right saying that?
Yeah.
Male and female, right? So a man can't wake up one day and pretend and feel like he's a woman and actually be a biological woman. He can feel like he's one. You know, he can dress in the clothes that a woman is, you know, but he can't then demand the same fucking, like, the same rights that a woman has. This is why we have women's sports, women's spaces and stuff like that, right? So when an anorexic person goes into the doctor and says to the doctor, I need liposuction because I'm overweight, does the doctor give them that liposuction?
No.
Would you, as a doctor, give an anorexic person telling you that they're overweight when they're blatantly fucking 2 stone dripping wet? Would you give them liposuction?
No.
Right. So why when a fucking minor says they feel like opposite sex, right? But bear in mind, this is a child telling you when they believe in Santa.
the Easter Bunny and shit like that, right? Okay, they're very easily manipulated. How can they choose their fucking gender, right? And how can a doctor assign them chemical castrating drugs which stop puberty altogether, right? Because they decided, if they decided to come in and say, Mom, Dad, I feel 80, right? I feel an 80-year-old man. I want to smoke a pipe and drive a white van. I want to get a tattoo. I want to get a tattoo. I want to get a tattoo. Can I get a tattoo? No, you're too young to get a tattoo. Right? A tattoo is a permanent thing. Shut the fuck up, you! Shut the fuck up! You stupid little Mackham tit! You've got no kids, no life, no nothing, right? Fuck off!
You stupid fried prick.
So, Gamer, what have you contributed to this world to contribute to this conversation?
Well, I'm trying to contribute something now. If you fucking let us and shut up for a minute.
So
well,
go on and go on, contribute.
And then you could have. Oh,
now, Mark, I tell you what, my friend, Mark, I tell you what, we'll let Gamer add his bit in and see how valuable it is. Go on, Gamer.
We haven't heard from Niggy either. Or,
what I was trying to say was, it's like when we grew up, like as kids, obviously we were kids at one point. We like had we had girlfriends with fancy girls.
So what did you say, Ministry?
Blah blah blah. Can anyone hear us?
How you doing, Niggy?
I'm doing fine, Ministry. Good to speak to you, mate. How are you?
Yeah, that was me, Niggy.
I'll finish what I'm saying.
Oh, is that Mark? Oh,
I didn't say that we haven't heard from Niggy.
I'll finish what I'm saying. So Chris can just start screaming at everything.
Ministry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I'll go you, Mr. D. Yeah, I can now. Yeah,
good man.
Right, all I want to say is like when I grew up, it's just like you had girlfriends and stuff like that. Even at a young age, you'd be like, even you were too young to be having them, but you had them. You know what I mean? You're able not. But now when you there was no getting taught in schools about transgenderism and stuff like that. There was no like that. There was no pushing certain like telling anyone to be gay or no like that. It was
we've come to that conclusion, Gamer. I believe. Yeah,
right?
We've come to that conclusion quite a long time ago.
So that was 10 conversations ago, Mark.
Check this out, Gamer, right? Here's the easiest way for you to figure it out, people, right? You go to Thailand, right? You get this mad thing called ladyboys, right? Right? If you go up to a ladyboy in Thailand and go, "You're a lady," they'll go, "Oh, no, lady boy.
I'm a man.
A lady boy." No, they say they're a lady boy. Right? You say, "No, you're a lady." They say, "No, I'm a lady boy." You go to fucking these freaky cunts in the UK, you say, "You're a lady." They say, "Yeah, chop my cock off," because they've got mental health issues.
Yeah.
Gender dysphoria.
The Tavistock and Portman Trust, which was leading the way in that, is basically, I believe, been shut down through the practices they were using. So I'm not 100% sure, but I know.
Oh yeah, they're getting sued like motherfuckers.
Who's just joined the panel there? And Mr. D's just joined the panel. I recognise him.
Is it Deegan?
Yeah, what's up, Mark and Chris and Joe? What's the story?
Yeah,
Mr. D, brother.
Shut up, Gamer, you little fucking freak.
How you doing, Mr. D, mate?
What's the story, man? You alright, Park? How you doing, man?
You fucking
good, mate.
Alien potato.
Yeah, alright, Gamer. Don't beat up your missus again, you fucking scumbag.
Right, whatever.
Yeah, dirty tramp. Anyway, I came on just to ask people. Shut up, Gamer, you scumbag. Why are people so outraged when their children get groomed in school? Like, why are people sending their kids to these indoctrination camps? I don't understand it.
Same reason you're sending your kids to them, Deegan.
Well, my kid isn't young, Mark. He's 17. He has his own mind.
Doesn't matter. So you listen. If you had two young kids, if you had two young kids and you was a single mum, you'd want to send them to school. Don't give it that.
I wouldn't,
yes, you
Mark,
would.
I wouldn't.
Yes, you
Why
would.
I?
Yes, you would. Because of the pressure on the single mother bringing up two kids on her own. She's going to have them kids with her 7 days a week. That's the reason why, Deegan. If you can't see that, then you're a bit fucking sick.
No, Mark, it's not the kid, Mark. If you know that someone's going to indoctrinate your children, why would you send your kids there?
Yeah,
that's a bit fucking thick. No, Mark, that's a bit fucking thick.
If you're talking about indoctrination, all right? Same reason you sent your kids to school.
When my kids were going to school, they didn't do this shit.
They didn't have fucking
So they
queer
didn't
flags
indoctrinate
all over
kids.
school, Mark. Mark, hang on a second.
They've only been
Mark,
doing
they
it
didn't
for the
have
last
queer
few
flags
years.
all over the school. They didn't have
Yeah.
that on when my kids were younger. They didn't have it. And I wouldn't send the
voice
kids
of
to a school
oppression
when you
there,
have
isn't
queer flags everywhere. Anyone that does send the kids there is a bit fucking thick. Whose job is it to mind their children? Yours or the state's? It's up to each person to mind their own children. And when the school tell you with a flag above the door that we're pedos, I'm going to nonce our kids, and then don't send your children there.
Do you know, honestly, I don't want to say I cannot help, but, and this kills me, right, again, cannot help but agree with Deegan. I really can't. I'm not disagreeing with you, Mark, in any state way, but honestly, bud, because the single mother has the single mother has no other option, right? But what it is, right, is they all, unless you're interacting with your child on a daily basis and know what's going on in their school life, right? Like if you're just letting them go to school, come back and not acknowledging with them, right? Then you are like the school is not all bad in a sense, right? But it is indoctrinating. So Deegan is pushing it to the extreme, which I get. You're pushing
Chris,
I get. My kids go to school, mate. My kids go to school. I don't want them to. But if whatever choice to have,
I'm not with Chris, do your kids go to a special school that they've
got two younger children, right? One of my youngest child isn't able, not old enough to, but my second youngest child does go to a special school. Yes.
Yeah, is it an autistic school?
Yes.
Okay. Well, look, I specifically got this letter to say that I could opt out of taking the kid out of school because it was guised as relationships and all that kind of stuff. So I knew what this was about. So I rang them, and basically they got back to me a few days later from a teacher I'd not heard from before. It's only a small school, and basically she dressed it up like she was selling me something. Basically, like a salesman was selling you a holiday, telling you how great it was. So I got right into it, and then she actually used the word, because I spoke to a teacher about this word, and he said, no way, this was in a pub. He's an ex-teacher. He said that it was too stressful for him, secondary school teacher, and he said, no way did that teacher use that word to you. And I said, I fucking guarantee you the teacher did.
What word?
The masturbation, right? So I went, I said so as soon as that word was I went, no, that's not happening. I said, I'm going to be taking my daughter out of school when this is happening. So she went, well, no, hang on, you need to let me finish. I almost felt like I was on one of these panels where someone wanted to finish. So I did. I said, all right, go on and finish. She said, well, lucky enough, because we're a special needs school, we will not be using any of it. Yeah. So I thought, okay, that's good news. That's good news. And she said, basically, if you go to a normal school, a state-run school, they need to have a very good reason not to be teaching this stuff, guys, this relationship.
Yep.
So I went, okay, so we've had a little squeeze there. She said, well, in effect, like, I'm just letting you know that we won't be doing any of it because we're a special needs school. So I'm hoping, Chris, that will be the same for your child.
Mark, you're absolutely bang on, bro, right? Because of the incident I had through Pride Month, right? And then when my child came out and said that, right? I now have interaction with the school, right? If anything in that kind of area gets brought up, right? Okay, because my son is very based. Okay, he's a clever little fucker, right? And I'm very lucky for that, right? He's not like that, but that child, he goes to school now, and whenever anything of that nature gets brought up, he gets to do other activities, okay? Because if not, If not, my child comes out of school and he tells me what goes on. I fucking know because I partake in my child's life on a daily basis, right? And I understand something's going on. I ask him about school, ask him what he had for dinner, ask him what he had for fucking whatever. What did he do? And if there's something that alarmed, harassed, and distressed him, he will tell me, right? But there are other parents out there that will not do and see and partake in this. And yes, special schools because autistic children are
so Chris, what I'm trying to say to you is you've had a school. Listen, the old school my daughter used to go to was basically they're running this right through, and he's always been at it. I'm not keen on the headmaster there at all. I just don't like the guy. And he my friend who he's subbed to a few of these channels now because he likes what he hears on them, and he said to me that his son walked out and said, well, I don't want to hear, and they let him go into an art room and do art for a few hours. So and that's not a special school, but he had to open his mouth and walk out. So that was the case on that schools. So there is ways out of it.
There is, mate, right? But you know yourself, Mark, is a based gentleman, right? And I'm going to say this about, even Deegan, right? Deegan's he's a based gentleman, right? Pork chops, ministry. Who else we got on the panel that's disappeared?
Look, I'm going to be straight. Deegan's all right.
Gamer's a bit of a fucking tit, right? He doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah, ministry.
Listen, I've got kids, mate. I've got 4 of them. I'm not happy with their fucking educational system, and the way they think.
People haven't been for a long time, to be quite honest.
Right, anyway, guys, sorry for butting in on the conversation there, mate. I'm going to have to get myself off now. I'm going to get myself in chat, get in bed and chill, man. I've got work in the morning. But big respect to the Minister for letting me on. Mark Kelly, big respect as always.
Nice one, mate.
Good to see you, choppers.
You too, Joe. Chris the Brick, massive respect to Poria, and you, Mr. Deegan, respect to you, man. Mate. Have a good night, guys.
Nice one, Pokey.
See you later, folks.
Mark, you know what you were saying to me about my kids being in school? I get what you're saying, but my point is, from this point forward, we all know what they're up to in schools nowadays. Anyone that doesn't understand what's going on is a fucking retard. I'm talking about going forward from now onwards.
So you expect every parent in the country to take their kids out of school? Is that you expect them to do that? Is that what you're saying?
Well, Mark, if everybody done en masse and just said, no, we don't want the kids being indoctrinated into being,
you know what? If we went on a strike,
if we went on a strike, if we went on a strike,
then I would agree with you. But I'm afraid we're not in that ideal world, are we? There's certain people seem to just want to go along with it.
But we need to go on a strike because we pay their wages, and if no kids were in that school to educate, right, then they would have to rethink the system. Now
Chris, they're not even educating children. Chris, it's not educating, mate.
They're indoctrinating them.
Yeah, it's not. No, they're telling their children that white people are bad, black people are grey. You know what I mean? That
listen. You know all these black people, all these people of color, POCs, right, who are claiming racial fucking it's like racial whatever. They were not on a cotton or a fucking rubber plantation, right? Our generation was not there to fucking witness it, right? That fucking discrimination is in their DNA. The government are making them feel like fucking, you know what I mean, oppressed and fucking held back and whatnot. You know, this is why we get in America, we're getting fucking, what's it called? It's called fucking, you know, where the colored in the fucking, the colleges for less, it's fucking, there's no racism is not a thing now, apart from when it's coming from, you replace the word black with the word, from the word white, with what gets said from these people, right? And think about how racist it is. Someone says the word white this, white that, when they're black, right? You replace that as a white man, or right, white woman, with the word black, right? See how racist it comes, right? I'm done with this shit, mate. I'm done with sitting back and saying, pretending I'm not fucking racist. I'm not transphobic.
Listen,
I
Chris,
couldn't give a fuck about.
racism's a one-way street. Yeah, that's the way it is in the media now. It's just a one-way street.
Yeah,
And,
you're right, man.
it's been like that for quite a long time now. I mean, if you wanted to become on the national news, all you had to do was throw a banana on a football pitch and you'll be on national news for 2 weeks. So there we go. So it's just
the Hearts fans did that to Mark Walters.
Yeah, and people just fall in line with it, and you can bet most of the people that are touting it are probably deep down racist.
Listen, they want us in a race war. They want us in a race war.
I don't know if you guys the great the Sky presenter who got done for, I think it was something against women. You know, he was saying something.
Him with the glasses on. Him with the glasses on.
Yeah, him and his mate, yeah. And,
right. And you know that fucking bitch who we was talking about, that fucking woke journalist, right? That horrible piece of shit, right?
Yeah.
Have you seen, Mark? Wokeness. Yeah. Wokeness is taking over. Cancel culture, right? Taking over. But it's going to bite them in the balls, you know, because eventually it's going to turn around. Like, as soon as Trump comes back into power, right, which we all know he's going to, right, it's going to affect the whole political world, right? Let's face it, okay? And it's going to swing back into the fucking, the side of us normal people. Like, why do we normal people have to accommodate for...
Who's normal?
None of us are normal.
Who's claiming to be normal? Come on.
Well, are you normal? Who the fuck are you?
I'm fucking not. I'm about as normal as you are.
Right, so you're fucked up.
Who the fuck am I? No, I've got through my life, mate, pretty much. Thank you.
Right,
it's Sniggy
Mark, forgive me. Just hit a button there.
Shout some more, please. Shout.
What? Shout some more. I'll shout some fucking more.
Go on, shout.
Go on. What, do I make you only?
Come on, let's not turn it into...
If you shout, it makes that truth, doesn't it, what you're saying?
Well, shut the fuck up then, and that's fucking play. I don't even know who you are, man. You dickhead, you.
See what I mean?
Chris, Sniggy Burke, Chris the Brick. Can we move on?
Niggy Burke, my apologies, mate. I'm being introduced to you now, right, so I know who you are. Niggy Burke, how we doing?
All right, bud.
So what's your take on this whole transgender activist movement?
It's bollocks, isn't it?
Indoctrinate my children at an early age to turn them into the people.
They're not indoctrinating your children.
What are they doing?
Well, you tell me. But they're not indoctrinating them, are they?
So what are they doing?
You tell me.
They're indoctrinating.
What is it that makes you say that they're indoctrinating your children?
Yeah.
Have you got children?
Quite a strong case for that, Niggy.
Have you got children?
Have I got children? I just told you. Oh, you were shouting. I've got children. I've got grandchildren. Nearly got great grandchildren, but hey.
Right. So
you know how it's changed in the last few years, Niggy, with the sex education.
I'm still in touch with it, mate. You know what I mean?
So Iggy, can I ask you a question?
I also talk to my grandchildren. It's no big thing that parents talk to their kids, you know, Chris. You've been shouting like hell about it. All parents talk to their kids, man. It's what happens.
Right, so Iggy, can I ask you a question, Iggy? Iggy, can I ask you a question?
Indeed. Yeah.
What is a woman?
Oh, I'm not going to play your game, mate.
It's a simple question.
I'm not going to play your game. It's a simple answer.
What is a woman? Right, and that simple answer gives me everything I need to know from you.
Well,
what is a woman? What is your definition of a woman? What is the definition of it? No.
I'm
Hang
not
on.
playing your
I'll
game.
tell you what. I'll ask you a simpler question. Yes, a simpler question. What's a tree? What's a tree?
Chris, talk louder.
What's a tree?
Niggy, I'm not being funny, but you sounded a bit like Keir Starmer when he was asked that question. He wouldn't answer neither.
Who?
Keir Starmer.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't know. You've obviously got a reason.
To the same school.
The question.
We didn't go. I didn't go to the same school as Keir Starmer.
It's a simple question Chris asked.
It's not a question. It's not even a necessary question. It's complete bollocks, mate.
Whoa! Hang on a second. I'm asking you the definition. What is your definition of a woman? And you're saying it's you can't even give me. But what is a man?
No, Chris.
What's a man?
This is what I'm saying. It's only 5 words. I'm not playing your game. That's what I said. So you extrapolate fucking light speed from that if you like.
So you want to partake in this conversation, right? But you don't want to answer questions.
Right. You're not the host, and we were on a different subject when I joined.
Right, okay. But fair enough. I'm not the host. I'm a host.
No,
Ministry.
you're not. And we were also on a different subject.
Yes, Chris.
Can I ask you a favour, please?
What's that?
As the host, he refuses to answer my question. Can you ask him what a woman is?
No, because it's his choice whether he wants to answer or not. I can't.
He didn't want to answer me because I'm not the host. He said I'm not the host, so you may answer the host.
Question, is it? Is it? Do you have to answer a certain question to be on it?
No, you don't. I'm just asking you because it's a very simple answer. It's a very simple answer. It's an adult human female.
Should we move on because this is not going nowhere? Niggy's not wanting to answer.
It's not going the way you want, is it, mate? That's the point.
So I've just wrapped you up and not having a you just back down having your son.
My kids will come home in a purple fucking skirt way. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry.
Oh, Iggy, you know what it is. You know what you are. You're a wet wipe, you son. Iggy, you are a proper wet wipe.
Sometime in your life.
I can imagine. And that is, I wouldn't want to be your grandchild or grandson or even son.
I haven't asked you to be. That's okay.
You heard you. You're a fucking faggot. You're a wet wipe. You've got no masculinity about you. No strength or no defensive tactics. You are not a strong person. So when your kid comes to you and says, "My dad, whatever," what are you going to say to them?
My granddaughter, or
not a relevant question.
I'll put you on the list.
Put me on what list?
The list. You said you didn't want to be my granddaughter. Well, I didn't ask you to be my grandchild, but if a space comes up, do you have a preference, granddaughter or grandson?
Nah, I never want to be yours. Definitely not when you can't answer the question what a woman is.
What would your preference be, though? Would it be granddaughter?
What's a grandchild? What's a grandchild?
Would it be granddaughter or would it be grandson?
What's a grandchild?
You can't answer that one.
Where does it come? Where does a grandchild come from?
All right. Cheers, Minister.
The grandchild
comes from a woman, doesn't it? Comes from a woman.
I'm going to stay.
What is a woman?
He's been a div.
Can't answer the question, can you?
Cabbage Patch.
Oh, you.
Niggy,
your grandchild came from what? Where did your grandchildren come from? Did they come from a woman?
I just want to ask a very simple question.
The point is, I answer questions that I want to answer, the same as you do.
Okay, that's your prerogative.
If you don't want to answer a question, you won't, will you?
That's fine, that's fine. I just want to ask, why did you find
around it and stuff?
When Chris asked that question, I think you replied, I know where you're going with it. So where was it?
I'm not playing your game, is what I said.
Okay, now what game is it? You just
That's it, I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it, Mark.
Well, what game is it? This is not my opinion.
When a different subject comes up, I'll contribute to that subject.
Okay, all right.
I'm not playing games.
Okay? Fair enough.
What is a man?
My kids are grown up. My grandchildren are grown up pretty much. I've got I've not got a dog in this fight. You carry on telling me who's what. Crack on.
I wasn't telling you. You wasn't aiming that at me, was you, Diggy?
No, I wasn't actually. I was pointing that at Chris the Brick. Nobody can see me pointing, can they?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, every one of us were able to answer that question, Iggy. Like, what a woman
Well,
is.
congratulations, Chris. You're part of a group.
And you refused to because you said you weren't playing my game.
Exactly. You've
refused to answer from everybody else as well. So you don't have an answer on what a woman is.
It's pretty plain, Chris. You don't have to keep rephrasing it in different ways, using different
But
words.
it's not pretty plain
It
because
means the
you
same
can't.
thing.
If
I'm
it's
not
pretty
playing
plain,
your
you would be
game.
able to answer that question. You
No,
can't.
yes, I know there's an answer to it. Of course I do. But I'm not playing your game. Play something else.
This isn't my game.
Hopscotch.
Tell you what, the game's going into extra time. Is it going to be
My point was coming, like Chris the Brick shouting his mouth off like he's the only parent that's ever made contact with his kids. Every fucking parent does that.
When did I ever say I'm the only
I was
parent
listening
that's
to you
ever
ages,
made contact
and
with
I was
kids?
listening to you. It got me that angry. That's why
When did I say I'm the only
that was
parent?
it. You were
I
shouting.
encouraged parents to
You were shouting, weren't you?
I encourage parents to interact with their kids because of what's going on in this world at the moment, right?
None of us do. No other
You
people
jumped
do,
up,
do they?
chat, right? For that reason alone, come on then.
You're a self-righteous little prick, Chris the Brick. Sorry,
and you're an old fart, aren't you?
What?
You're an old woke little fart, aren't you? Who votes for the left, right?
Yes, I am woke. If woke means giving a fuck, if woke means caring, I'm all woke. Bring it on.
Caring about who?
Caring about what?
I'm sorry. Does it need explaining?
But
Do I
yeah,
need to
I'm
explain to him?
autistic, and I've been
Speaking
sitting
amongst
here
yourselves,
patiently
guys.
listening. I've been listening, right? You know what I mean? So, like, I'm trying to understand what the caring comes from in this conversation. Because I've not heard no caring in this conversation.
You've listened to all that, and you're going to pick out a word, are you?
No, I'm not really here to really give two flying fucks.
Chris, it's what you two do best.
Oh no, but listen, the best line is shut the fuck up and just sit in the background and do what you normally do and be
That's
quiet.
going to make a lot of difference, that, isn't it, kid?
Well, it will do. That's why I kept it very low key for you. I didn't have a listen. This is the first interaction I've ever had with you. First time I've ever seen you, noticed you. Well, listen now. Exactly, we do, and that's and I think you won't answer the question because you've got. I think you won't answer the question because you're either your missus is transitioning or you've got a kid in that way, and that's perfectly acceptable. Because I wouldn't answer that question if I was in your predicament either. Knowing fine well that you know fine well a woman is exactly what I said earlier. Right, that's why you don't want to play the game.
World you live in.
Well, obviously,
what
faggot.
A strange, odd fucking place you're being.
Obviously, when you don't give answers, so we can fill in the blanks.
I've got a missus in transition.
Yeah.
Or a child doing what?
The same thing.
Because I wouldn't explain to you what caring is. I think
what a woman is.
No, what a woman is.
A woman. Oh, sorry. Woman.
Yeah, I dropped the caring. I dropped the caring when it became apparent that you didn't have any and you were just using it as wordplay.
We like a bit of.
What is the definition of a woman? Like if I said to you, what is a boat? It would be a floating object on a river or an ocean or something like that. You know what I mean?
To come up and explain it to you, Zara B. Come on up and explain to these kids what a woman is.
Do we need a woman to explain to us what a woman is? It's an adult human being that gives birth.
You fucking do very much.
See, I'm a bit lost in what the game is. I'm a bit lost what game people are playing. He just asked you a simple question, and we're 20 minutes later, we're still not getting, we're still playing a little game. So the game, I'm not being disrespectful. The only game I see is the game you're playing, and that's a game of, I'm just going to fuck you lot around. Yeah. That's the game I see. Sorry.
Billy's got a good point in the chat.
What's Billy saying?
Pressure that teachers are under. And
say
they
that
are
again.
under a lot of pressure to conform themselves, aren't they?
Who's that?
Teachers. Someone.
Yeah.
A lot of teachers don't agree with the new curriculum, and
well, they're gonna lose their jobs otherwise if they speak up on the ministry.
Yeah, I heard that too.
You can feel it for them, mate. But again, in the sense of right and wrong, humanitarian right and wrong, do you think it's right to give drugs, chemical castrating drugs and puberty blockers to the kid that cancels out puberty and fucks their life up irreversibly because when they're younger, they feel like a tomboy was a girl that climbed trees, kicked footballs and whatnot, more than likely turned out to be a lesbian, or if not, just turned out to be a normal person, whatever. Now they're encouraged to be the opposite sex and given these castrating drugs.
Can we move on from this?
You can't answer what a woman is,
this
right?
subject's going to go nowhere the way things are going because it's turned into a game.
Yeah, because he's making a twat of himself. That's why.
Yeah, can I ask this? This is a question I want to ask the panel. Is like the technological advances we're seeing in every aspects of our lives, is it making our world more dystopian, more watched, more? Yeah, it is. I mean, I'll give you for instance. I had a notification come up and it said it's the law to give your date of birth on Google. The law. Yeah, when a policeman stops me in the street, I don't have to give him any details. Yeah, on Google, it's the law. That's what it said, that I must give my date of birth. I thought, who the fuck are these cunts wanting my date of birth? What, are they going to give me a birthday present?
Is that the law, or is it the law that you must answer accurately?
Why should there be a law that I should answer anything accurately? I'm a human being. I don't have to answer to anyone.
I was just a question. I just wondered whether that was whether you.
Well, that's what came up. It is the law. The law.
Well, hang on a second. You weren't comfortable asking questions before. You just said, "I'm not going to play this game." Mark, don't please game. Just don't please game, Mark.
You're not the host. Shut up. Shut up.
No, but I've got a bigger gob than you, haven't I? And I've got a bigger dick than you as well, right?
Well, you obviously. I didn't even know they could pilot that high.
Shut up, old man, right? Take your Viagra and you come on chocolate to stop you rolling out of bed and getting to sleep, will you? You fucking stupid freak.
I was talking to somebody. I was talking to the adult.
You were talking to who? The voices inside your head. The ones that says a man can be a woman by just admitting and thinking you're one.
Talking to a grown-up.
Answer the fucking question. What's a woman? What's a woman?
Shouty boy.
Answer the question.
Boy.
What is a woman? Have you got children? If you've got children, it's easy to answer because who you had children to was a woman.
If we break it
You've
down,
had my family history twice, you plank.
Yeah, if we break it down to the bare fact, a woman is a vessel for incubating a life. A man is a vessel for producing the seed to incubate that life, and that's it. That's all we are. That's all we are.
So, Izzy, do you dispute that? Tick tock, tick tock. Are you thinking? Pretty accurate fucking analysis by ministry there, wasn't it?
It wasn't a question. It was just sort of a statement.
No, it was a statement. It was a statement, and it was a pretty accurate statement.
You're getting a hard on for me.
Do you know what? I've got to be honest, Niggy. I've seen you on X's. I think you're okay in that. But it seems like you've come up here tonight just to throw a spanner in the works. That's the way I see it. Like you.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something, mate? Do you know how sad it is to listen to a bunch of blokes unhappy with the fucking education system and they're indoctrinating our children and shouting at it like that? What the fuck? Grow up,
well,
guys.
Niggy, you've already admitted. Hang on. You've already admitted you've got nothing to do with schools at the moment. Your kids are all older. You've got grandchildren.
My grandkids, some grandkids are in school yet.
Yeah, and are you anything to do with their education system?
I'm a lot to do with all my family members, mate. Yes.
Yeah. Do you speak to the primary school?
I speak to everybody. I speak to their teachers. I speak to the school. I speak to the children, which is most.
So you know about the relationships.
I know exactly what's going on. I know what's going on here in Wales, mate. Okay, I'm not going to say I know what's going on. I'm not going to claim to know what's going on in England or Scotland or anywhere else. But I know what's going on.
In Wales, it's even more dystopian. You can't opt out. Am I correct?
Can't opt out of what, mate?
The relationships curriculum.
The curriculum.
Yeah, I've got the letter somewhere.
You can homeschool here.
Well, Jim, See you,
You
fella.
can homeschool here.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, you can homeschool here in Wales. Yes.
Somebody's echoing.
That's me,
He's
mate.
gone off. He's gone off to look for some piece of paper.
Me, Paul.
All right. Okay.
Whatever.
You can homeschool here in Wales, yeah.
Turn your YouTube off, pal.
Sorry, that was me. I had my telly on there, mate.
Yeah, Jim Smith, come on, my friend. Turn your YouTube off. You know the best. How we doing, Jim?
Right in a minute.
Jimmy, you there, pal?
He's not muted.
Right, so where's this fuck not went?
Niggas still there.
Niggs, whatever he's called, whatever his fucking name is.
Whatever.
I presume you meant
Whatever.
It's a bit less polite than a discussion, but a discussion nonetheless.
You got anything to add to the fact that you don't know what a woman is? It's a simple question. Which biology, simple biology should be able to give you the answer to.
Biology.
Yeah. Oh, you denying biology now?
Did I?
I'm just saying.
Proper brick, you are.
Simple biology would be able to give you the answer to the question I gave you.
Brick. You are a real brick.
I am.
Fucking proper deal. Good lad. You stick with what you are.
I'd rather be a brick than a fucking dick. You know.
Well, you're stuck with it, aren't you? So happy days.
Happy days. Are you proud of yourself coming up here and fucking defending the woke community and doing nothing but showing how indoctrinated you are as well?
Did I do all that? Yes. Happy days.
Yeah, you did.
Happy days, yeah.
Can you give me at least one answer to one question?
No, because it winds you the fuck up. When it's your panel and I come on your panel, I'll do that, Chris, okay?
You will never be I have not got no panel. I don't have a panel. Me and you will never come across each other ever again, other than on places like this, right? Because you know, if you were to come on anywhere other than this place where I am, yeah,
You chicken fucker, bro.
I would.
Come round now. You better come round our house and say no.
I'm not coming round your house.
You can't come down our house being all wokey.
Fuck that as well. I mean, I can just imagine who would be sat at the head of the table. Some bird in a long fucking head fucking wig with a dress on with a cock bigger than mine, pretending to be a woman and being like, you know, the man of the household.
You've just described Chubby Rain.
Yep.
There you go.
Poor old Chubby.
Chubby being your missus. Is that too? What is his actual name? I need to know. What's his actual name?
A woman with a wig on with a cock bigger than mine.
Niggy Burke.
What has
Niggy
gone
Burke.
on in your head, man?
Niggy Burke, give word twerk. Come on.
With a cock bigger than mine.
Sorry about that.
He's not proper Scottish, him.
That was a bad job. We have a load of horses.
It looked like animal gores.
Clean out.
He had animal gore up, Mark. It was animal gore.
Oh God! So we're getting.
I'm guessing he's killed that, mate.
Gang warfare. Fucking shot.
Yeah. Dragons versus horses.
Okay, so Nicky, I've got another question to ask you right now, and you're probably not going to answer it,
mate,
right?
You've got a 100% record of failing. Just give it up.
Right, you're not going to answer any of my questions,
It's
are
not
you?
going to happen. Just give it up.
Give what up?
Chris, whisper it in my ear, and I'll ask niggas.
It's me, bro. It's
Just
me.
lean over
Yeah,
next
I'll
to in the window next to it.
I don't think he's...
All right, man, that's Paul. It's Jim Smith, mate.
Yeah, I'll go you.
Oh, fuck. I couldn't hear the sound on the last one.
Yeah, you're coming through clear, Jim.
Jim Smith, it's Chris the Brick. You know me, mate, right? You know, but we may not get on.
That's why I'm on here for, pal, to talk to you.
Right, Jim, first and foremost, what is a woman?
What is a woman? A woman.
Yes, what is a woman? I love that question.
Somebody that can give birth to a Wayne.
Yes, Jim. So you want to talk to me now? He's probably going to slag us off now because Jim doesn't like
I'm
me.
not going to slag you off. You were on Gingy's panel there, right there, fucking talk about us, man. I jumped on and I didn't understand it. You say I'm a fucking... You talk shite, Chris, saying a fucking pally fighting Irish and all that, get what I mean? It wasn't me that was on his panel and all this shit all the time, mate. So I just want you to take that shit back.
That's another conversation for another day, mate, right? But I agree with you, right? Okay, now let's just re-answer that question, right? For what is a woman? A woman is a what?
A woman is somebody that can hear Wayne. Give birth.
Right. Thank you, Jim. Right now, apart from that, right, ministry, it's his panel.
Sorry, Master, mate. I fucking
That's
fire
all
on.
right,
I didn't care what we're talking about here. I just seen you there. I'm
Right, we may be able to change the topic, Jim, and it would be a fucking welcome because this dickhead, fucking Jizzy, whatever he's called, right, can't answer any simple questions. So, if you want to ask me some questions on a neutral channel, my friend.
I'll not bring on this panel, mate.
No, Jim. Look at ministries.
A woman is it somebody that can hear Wayne, and there are only two sexes in the world, mate, and that's a guy and a male and a female. So in everybody's birth certificate, you didn't get the choice at that time, you know what I mean, to say, oh well, fucking, it's up to your
Right, so Jim, where do me and you stand, Matt? Jim, where do me and you stand now? Obviously, I don't like tunes, right? But,
well, you've done the business. You've got the guy to leave YouTube. The guy's he's just want to be on here to make friends and that kid. And everybody's went in against the guy, man. I can remember him on Shuffle-ons and fucking Aliens and that kid. And they just got him on there to take the piss at him. Now he's got his own channel. They all moved there to fucking just to cause trouble for him.
But Jim, mate, I jumped up there a lot of times and tried to help him out and be on his side. And I mean, Jim, look at me. You're a mod on that channel. Fair enough, mate.
He's not got a channel anymore. He's left it now, Chris. Give. So big up to everybody.
He's left it.
He's deleted the channel.
He's deleted his channel, mate. So big up to every cunt that got him to leave. Because he's affecting his family and all that.
That's not what I wanted, mate. I just like look at a bit of like.
It's what you got. It's what you got, though.
That's what it ended up, mate. Can the guy fucking set up his own channel just to, because he's not got nothing else and well, fucking he's not working or anything.
But Jimmy seems to be able to go at other people, right, and not feel any remorse for doing that to other people, right? So why should other people feel remorse for going at them?
I'm not wanting you to feel remorse for him. It's just that I can remember him on Shuffle-ons and Julian's. He made that channel. You know what I mean? Because that's what everybody was there for. But they just treated him like a piece of shit. Then they came on when he made his own channel. You had that Radio Babs, fucking that banter and all the other. I'm sorry if I haven't mentioned anybody, man.
Big up Radio Babs and big up fucking banter.
They used to get a mod. I didn't mind banter, but fucking used to get mods and they take the mods and all that off them and all that. Again.
So what about Mermaid and Peggy and all that though that have been controlling his chat from the start?
See, that's what it was. Chris, they all came in there, and he's like, he's trying to do like the John Smith experiment, but it wasn't going to work that way. You know what I mean? Because
Sorry, if any of you don't know what's going on, you can ask me any questions you want, mate. I'll fill these in.
But
Jim, can I? Is Tune's channel a pure sort of drama?
What was that, mate?
Oh, Jim heard you then, Mark.
I never heard what you said, mate. It's all
Jim, Mark said to you, is Tunes' channel just a pure drama channel or not?
I think it was a channel where he was just getting like with friends, mate, because he's not got many pals, Kim.
So you know when he was turning around and saying to people like myself when I got my channel took down from us, he was going, "Oh, Stu gets the most fucking views, Chris. So I got 6,000 views and I've got 60,000 views of this now." And then I'm thinking to myself, Tunes, you're living your life off YouTube studios, mate, right? And that's not how I live my life. That's not how I base my success in real life, right? And he does. So if he wants to compare his success in life for his YouTube channel, then yeah, because my first one got taken down and I would have had more subs than him still, right, Jim? But now, mate, right, you watch. Like I tell you, Jim, I tell you this, right? I am part of this and I'm going to be proud to be part of it. I'm taking that cunt down. He wants to be a big man. I'll take him down. He wants to give it the big legs. I'll take him down, Jim. And I'll take fucking credit for it. Because Chris the Brick is a proper cunt.
Who you got to take, dude?
Well, he's already down now, and he took his own channel down, hasn't he?
The guy's left, man. What more do you want to
Yeah,
do?
and he's left, and he hasn't been grasped. Hasn't been grasped, hasn't been not right. But it's all right for him to create drama, slag people off, and do what he wants to suit him.
Chris,
just because you were top mod on there, Jim. Just because you were top mod on there, Jim. Just because you were top mod on there, yeah.
No, I was a mod in there, man. I didn't block anybody.
You were top mod. You were top mod, but you were able to say what you wanted about Babs and Banter, weren't you?
What did I say about them? Like that there were snakes. What's the matter of that? That's what I thought. That was my opinion. I never fucking said anything bad about them.
How were the snakes?
You were on your pal fight, and you tried to call me a supporter of that fighting Irish and that. I was blocked for his channel, mate. Kevin, you were on his panel. Then you try to turn your wee twisted behaviour onto fucking. Well, what the Tunes is doing at the lowest point in his life, sir, and you're fucking what is it? I'll ruin his channel. He's a left.
Hang on a second, Jim.
You've already
I reached out to
because you're
Tunes,
on
right?
this march or the cheap speed every week, man, and you come on here and fucking get all that shit.
Regardless of
the guy is doing it at his lowest point in his fucking life. He's left YouTube, and you're like, I'll still ruin him.
What's he on YouTube for? What's he on YouTube for? If he's at the lowest point of his life,
he was on to make friends, pal. Just or hear a laugh or whatever.
You're on YouTube to make friends. Are you for fucking real?
That is not a good idea, bro.
Well, actually, he's not got any friends outside. He doesn't leave the house or fuck all. So he comes on here,
Right. Listen, look at this is what a friend is.
Tell me, leave it.
Look at.
Tell me, go out, mate.
Cunt just tapping up at the side of my car. Ryan, ready, kid? Hey, proper freaky that, like, honestly, right? That's what a friend is, right? That Tunes has got no friend in the pasta sheet, man.
That is pathetic.
Right. Well, maybe, listen, if he's got no friends in real life, maybe leaving YouTube would be a good thing, not spending his time on this. How
Definitely.
Wow, people are so nasty. So nasty.
It's just an opinion. Just an opinion.
Listen, I am the biggest
was being nasty, nigga, by saying that. I'm not being nasty. I'm just saying if he's spending time online, maybe you should get out in the real world and, you know. That's not being nasty.
He doesn't leave his house. He doesn't leave
remark,
his
though,
house,
to be
mate.
fair.
The guy
A lot
doesn't
of
leave
people
his house.
can't get out in the real world, can they?
Well, he
To be
can.
fair,
He's a young guy. I know the guy. I've actually backed him up on the cesspit when he had the whole cesspit against him for something he said.
John
And I went
Smith,
and
I use
backed
this
him up.
opportunity to say hello to the voice of reason, mate. Hello, John Smith. Nice to meet you. I'm Niggy, by the way.
Chris,
Yes,
Chris, can I ask you something? You're thick-skinned. Anybody can say anything about you. You can take it. Yeah, I mean, but
Of course I can.
Tunes isn't that fucking way, mate. So you need to realise that. Again, he gets fucking. I don't care what he's got.
Well, can I tell Jim? Can I tell you what you need to tell Tunes to do? Buy a helmet because life's tough, right?
No. If he's talking about, like, to be fair,
clip, bro.
to be fair, right? I've said this loads of times, right? If you're no thick skin, there's certain places on YouTube you just shouldn't walk in. The exact same. Like, to be honest with you, John, right? Like, I'm Scottish too, right? There's certain pubs and certain tunes.
I'm no.
Oh, sorry, Jim. Sorry, Jim. Right? You know what I mean, right? But there's certain pubs and certain tunes where we all grew up and we all stayed. Certain people would they walk in the pubs because they know deep down it wouldn't end good for them because that's not a pub that you should walk into. It's the exact same for every other YouTube room. If you ain't thick-skinned, I suggest you go and buy a leather jacket with certain rooms that you're going to go in.
I
You get what I mean?
I wouldn't walk in a Celtic pub with a Rangers top on.
I'll be honest with you. If you go down the Irvine, right? Yeah, just past Kilwinning where Lodge 1 is. There's a nice wee Rangers pub, down the precinct, just past the TSB. I walked in there with an Aberdeen top on, like I did the gear flying fucking Aberdeen Rangers game, and tell them straight, fuck up. They nothing anyway. I walked in with the right people away, so it doesn't really matter. Right, but the bottom line is, whether you like it or no, I still took the rinsing that day for being an Aberdeen fan. I still had all the bullshit I would have got, bro. Right, but did I fall out with anybody? No. Did I want to go and hang myself afterwards either? No, really. And I was the only Aberdeen cunt there all day. You get what I'm saying?
You're talking about football, mate. You're talking about a guy that's got mental health problems. Who's got a drink
I'm
problem.
autistic. I'm Aspergic. What's your fucking problem?
Jim, do you think YouTube?
What's your problem? I've got mental health problems, bro. I take antipsychotics every day. All I'm saying is, if he's not that well endowed, right? If he's not got the tools, then don't let him come here. You should help him. Go fucking take him out of his house. Take him out of his house. That might help him. That's the only thing that's going to help him, bro, in the real world. This ain't going to help somebody like that. No, but you get what I mean, though. I'm not having a go at you either. Like, I might sound as if I'm, like, passionate. That's the best way to explain it,
Well,
because
the guy's left YouTube, right? He's left it. Simple as that.
Yeah,
So you're
there's loads of people have left, bro.
A guy when he's done. Yeah, I mean, that's my fucking opinion.
If he's not on YouTube, he can't be kicked. If you're not on YouTube, he can't be kicked.
If you're doing, well, that's it. That's the fucking.
Chris isn't kicking the cunt that's not on YouTube, bro. And I'm only caring about this guy because you brought it up. Like, I didn't care until you brought it up, to be fair. You get what I mean? So Chris wasn't kicking that dude. When you brought it up, he's like, "Go fuck up." He's a cunt. You know what I mean? Which wasn't very nice, Chris. But I do get where you're coming from.
Ruin him. The guy's already.
But he's already gone. That's what I'm saying. But what he's saying is immaterial because he can't do it.
Kick a guy when he's done, mate. I mean, the guy's.
But he can't kick him. But you get what I'm saying, though. What he's saying is immaterial because he's already left.
He turn around and say to somebody, "I'm going to fucking ruin him when he's alive." The ref, he's
hello, mate.
Fucked off, kid.
Jim, how long ago did he leave? How long ago did he leave?
Hello. Kazumi. Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Evening. All right, mate.
Is that Yazoo?
You've dropped into a strange world this evening, Kazumi.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes. I'm Kazoom. So many people get it wrong and they say Kazumi, but no, it's Kazoom. So it's all good.
Kazoom. The Jetsons.
Yeah. It's a
strange. Your beard game is good, bro. Your beard game is good.
Right on. I wasn't trying.
Come on,
I wasn't trying to.
You took control of the panel. That means you just need to talk.
I didn't mean to interrupt the conversation. I was just trying to come in, but it's kind of hard.
As soon as you come on the panel, mate, your voice just attracts everyone because we want to hear an audio book read by you, right? Okay.
Oh wow. All right.
He doesn't speak for us all. I think you sound like a faggot, but that's just me. I mean that nicest possible way,
You
obviously.
got a sense of humour, Kazoom. I like it. You look like Kazoom. You look like you've been in the. You look like you're going for a stint in Doctor Who, the new Doctor Who film.
Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones, man. And he's trying to pretend to be Sean Connery. Speak it fucking Scottish, you cunt. Speak Scottish, you prick. Fuck that fucking mad Yankee Canadian shit.
Yankee Canadian. Gotta love that phrase.
Anyway, ministry, you've done a very, very, very late live tonight, mate. Right? You are gonna have some long sleeping in the morning, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm not going to be long before I finish, to be honest. But
Madness,
yeah,
thanks for letting us on anyway, Bally.
Who's on?
Man, I've got to say that because Chris kept on buttoning.
Who else is live? Who else is going live? Who else is live?
I can't.
Mark.
Yes,
Mark.
Hunter. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the right part of the country for that, so I'm in the northwest. But nope.
Oh my! You boring fucking wet farts.
Wet farts. Okay.
Big up the guy with the hat on. Where do you come from, pal?
Where do I come from? What do
He
you
comes
mean?
from a woman's fanny.
What country
Biological woman.
Don't listen to the fanny up in the corner. What country do you come from?
I'm from the United States. I live in Tacoma, Washington.
Are you voting Trump next year?
Big up the USA! Big up the USA!
You voting Trump next year?
It depends on whether he's in jail or
Come
not.
on,
So
man.
it depends on
Biden's
if Trump is in prison, I'm not going to vote for him. So
but he's got to give himself a pardon if he wins the election because that can harm, can't it?
You're gonna vote for the fucking delinquent, delusional, fucking Alzheimer's, fucking onset, fucking old codger, right? Who doesn't even know his name. He can't even remember who God
He can't
is.
string a sentence together.
He can't fucking string a sentence together exactly like Mark said.
I'll vote. Maybe I was just tripping and I didn't hear things right, but I don't like Biden. I like Trump as far as this.
Big up the guy in the hat. What's your name? What's your right name?
Kazoom.
Kazoom.
Right, ministry, Mark, fucking, who else is on ya? Jim, fucking, Kazoom. Jim, you twat,
You watch South Park?
Aye. But I'm away to watch fucking.
I just know that I don't like Biden, and if someone wins the primary against Biden as far as the Democrats, then I'll probably vote for them. But if not, and it's just Biden against like Trump, then I'll vote for Trump.
That's good, mate.
If it comes down to it, Trump 2024, but my vote right now is for Vivek Ramaswamy.
I like Vivek. I do. He is the most anti-war candidate out of anyone.
Oh, no. Fucking lefty cunt.
Who's
was good. Was going to bring your economy back up, and it's going to give you good technological advances. And we only have to sacrifice a few infidels. What's your problem? Get with the program.
Well, all the arms dealers run the country, didn't they?
Right, listen, let's be fair. America was willing to swap the gaudy war for a black basketball player just as Russia was looking for fucking 80s munitions. Go fuck yourselves. And that's your Democrats. Fucking skanky terrorist bastards. Yeah, there was a big fucking prisoner swap, wasn't there? Let's get that black American basketball star. Well, the Lordy War, Nicolas Cage, and it's a film, it's a real guy. And that's who they fucking swapped, just as Russia was looking for 80s missiles. Well, do you know what? Him who's general, ducking uncle in that, we're like in the film. Do you think he would have been able to get that shit for them? Come on, you fucking spastics, get it right. And that's your Democrats.
Does
Let's talk
anyone
about the
understand
Nazi
anyone
battalion.
understand what just went down then? Not you.
Yeah, Joe,
but
yeah.
We've heard
Didn't
you.
the guy-
I didn't understand it. Did anyone else understand what went down then?
Yeah.
Well, no, because I don't know the story, so why would I?
Wasn't the guy that they traded like known as the Angel of Death?
Yeah, the God of War, Lord of War, the film, The Lord of War with
yeah,
Nicolas
that
Cage.
fucking arms dealer,
Yeah,
bro, that arms dealer.
yeah. There's a film. There's a movie. He was the arms dealer, Nicolas Cage.
He's in a movie.
Yeah. And they swapped him for a black basketball player when Russia was needing 80s and 70s missiles.
Are you talking about the basketball player who got pinned for using marijuana?
Yeah, I think it was a female. Yeah, so they
Yep,
swapped the
female,
Lord of War.
lesbian, maybe
They swapped the Lord of War. Russia's running out of T-54, 55 tank rounds. They're running out of all their like 60s, 70s, 80s area Cold Warfare rounds. And this fucker's the Lord of War who've been selling it hand over fist, and they've been chasing them for decades. And they swapped him. They swapped him and gave him back to Russia.
That was a film.
It's a true story, you fucking. It's a true story. It's a true story. It's a real person.
They traded
That
a
is who they
basketball
swapped.
player instead of someone who had done a bunch of things militarily.
Yeah,
No, the fact-
that Marine, bro. I
I'm
read
not
about
even
that
bothered
Marine.
about-
He's still in fucking Russia.
It doesn't make a difference, right? Whether it's anybody military or no. They gave the guy that gave Russia the fucking rounds that have now actually pushed Ukraine back to the brink. That's why you don't hear about Ukraine, because they're fucking losing. They're getting their asses handed to them.
I don't give a
Russia
shit about
went
Ukraine
to war.
anymore,
They were
bro.
like,
Honestly.
like Afghanistan, mate. They went into Afghanistan, they lost that war as well, Kim. But
Look,
to be-
whether you
to
like
be-
it or no, Russia
to be
today
fair
is
with
not the
them,
same
they fucking
country.
won World War II for us, like the Russians won World War
You're not going to win air superiority over Russia. Any
Well,
country.
I'll-
The
I'll-
NX
I'll-
800, 900s are far superior to our system, Patriot or not.
Jackson Hinkle and Tucker Carlson are some of the few people that are willing to say what's actually going on right now, as far as Russia and all that.
I know what's going on. It's
We
because
get
of NATO.
good sorted to it.
NATO, Ukraine, and Russia. When Russia was fucking like separated and they done all the different fucking dissolved, Ukraine was the border between the West and Russia, and they had all nuclear weapons there. Russia taking their nuclear weapons out of fucking Ukraine and put them in Russia. Then the USA was trying to put nuclear weapons. Well, NATO was trying to put nuclear weapons in Ukraine, and that's where it fucking started there.
That and the big man's oil deals.
That's the corridor. Ukraine is the corridor. The same way where Nazi Germany invaded. Operation Barbarossa was Ukraine they went into. So that's the border between Russia and all these other NATO countries. And fair play to Russia. If they're fucking surrounding you with nuclear weapons, you've got to say, wait, the fucker, you're not supposed to put nuclear weapons in Ukraine. You know what I mean? And they're trying to get into NATO. And they've got a fucking comedian running the fucking country. That's a fucking support.
Okay, and the best thing is their best soldiers, the ones that held on the most, were all fucking Nazis. True story.
They've still got Nazis in fucking Ukraine, man.
Aye, the ones
And
that
then
you saw in Sky
they
News.
try to cover that up as well.
Well, they
Operation
really- they had them on-
Barbarossa.
they
Operation
had them on-
Barbarossa, they killed 2 million fucking Jews when they invaded Ukraine, and the Ukrainians helped the fucking Nazis. It's as
Yep,
fucking
the same
simple
battalion.
as that.
The same battalion was the same battalion you saw in Sky News saying Ukraine won't give us munitions. We have a plan, but they won't give it. The guy with the eye patch eye with the one eye. That was the Nazi battalion that held that fucking power plant in that. Aye, they were the best soldiers they ever had.
That was just one of the causes that Putin used for fucking black. You've got Nazis sitting there, get what I mean? In your fucking in your army or what was it? The fucking civil defence or something like that. Get? And
Who do you think runs this country? Like, who do you think runs this country?
Runs the show.
Who do you think runs this country if it's not the same Nazis? I mean, our queen had to take a new name, eh?
I'll
Because
tell you one thing. I live in Scotland.
because she took the German line.
I live in Scotland. We've got a national party running the country. Scottish National Party. Same fucking formed in 1933. The exact same fucking time. And the country Runda got flung in the jail for corroborating with the Nazis. There you go. And we've got that country, these cunts running the country on Scotland.
I can, and she's a well. whoever it is now, Hamza Youssef, he's a member. He's a member of the King's Privy Council, isn't he? Yeah. And every SNP leader who's been a leader, and every Labour leader who's been a leader, and every Tory leader who's been a leader, they've all been members of the Queen's Privy Council, which means
that's a
it's the same Nazi party.
Elected, mate, you get into that position, Ken.
But you still take the same oath, eh? Which means Scotland will never be free.
Aye, but the SNP didn't like doing that, Ken. I mean, because
but they do it anyway. They do it anyway. Aye. Do you know why they do it? Do you know why they do it? Because the head of the state, the Queen, she's a fucking Nazi. And Balmoral, she was giving Hitler salutes and all sorts. And she married a fucking German royal, which took this lineage back to Germany, which means the Nazis won the war.
You're talking about a fucking uncle that was a Nazi.
I'm talking about her doing Ezekiel. She's doing Ezekiel, mate. She's doing Ezekiel and Balmoral.
About 8-year-old or son?
Aye, with her mum and dad sitting behind her laughing and joking.
That was before the war started, mate. That was before
Aye, but it didn't make a difference. Didn't make a difference, eh? She still married one. She married a poofy one. Lord Mountbatten was a poof as well. He was raping kids in fucking Viceroy, India.
I'm not saying
the Queen and President and Mr. Duke of Edinburgh, fuckwit. They had an international arrest warrant for him for Canada.
Here comes the uncontrollable raging. 5, 4,
a
3,
fuck rat.
2, 1.
Yeah, that's enough nonsense shouting and that for one night. That'll do me. It was never going to end if I didn't do that. Yeah, I got to take the dog out anyway, so it wouldn't be safe to leave the panel in that discussion going. So, yeah, common sense. I was going to shut down at about midnight. It's now 1:45. No one's banned Kazume. That's what I do when I want to shut down when people are in full flow. I just exactly fucked. I just pull the plug. Yeah, nothing personal to get against anyone that was on the panel. Yeah, I was going to finish at 12, and I've got to take the dog out. He's not well, so yeah. Nothing personal. That's just me wanting to get off. Yeah, I've been on 3 hours and 40. I've been on 45 minutes longer than I wanted.
Nice beaver, if I do say so myself. Oh.